If you suck morning wood, are you now considered a woodpecker? I'm Dylan. This is the Functional Idiots podcast. We ask the hard hitting questions. I'm with Colton.
I like what you did there with hard hitting. That was pretty good. You've been thinking about that one all week, weren't you? I guess.
No, I don't think about this at all. I'm just dumb.
Wow, that makes two of us. I guess you technically would be a woodpecker.
I mean, you're gonna have to be.
Yeah, that or you're just a pecker, or you're a peckerhead. I don't know.
We got a pretty stacked show today.
Yeah, not as stacked.
Or foreplay.
I'm already gonna say right now, if you want to hear porn star birthdays, too bad. We're not doing them this week. Not because we don't want to do them anymore. It's just we're kind of in a crunch for time, and we just ran out of time for show prep for that to happen. You might be like, oh, wait, what are you talking about? You have your whole fucking weekend doing your shit. Pretty much. You know. So you're like, oh, yeah, the whole weekend do shit. But there's a reason. So before we get started, follow us on Twitter at Fun Idiots Show. You can email us functionalidiots@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. And the reason why we didn't have time is mostly because Saturday, I was pretty busy Saturday doing, errands, odds and ends and all that bullshit. And then Saturday evening, me and Dylan recorded a video. Now, it's not a very original idea, mostly because we just wanted to get something done. You might be asking, why did you guys record a video? If you let me fucking finish, you asswipe listener, I will tell you why, okay? Our big announcement that we teased last week, and if you follow us on Twitter, I believe Dylan...
I tweeted it out,
is that we are starting a Patreon. So
you're not going to see our dicks or anything. Calm down, all right?
Unfortunately, we have not gotten the okay from Brianna to put up the Balls Deep Gape 3 video yet. We're still working on the odds. We're still working on massaging that and getting that in, but...
We absolutely aren't, but yep.
What Dylan doesn't know is that's going to be me and no, but anyway, so... yes, that's on Patreon. If you were actually cheeky, the last 3 episodes it's actually been... Our Patreon page has actually been in the description of the last 3 episodes. Prior to this one, being this as episode 26. We decided now to finally do it, and so you might be wondering, well, why are you guys doing a Patreon? Well, because we want to do some extra stuff, right? So we're still going to do the podcast pretty much weekly, as best we can, right? But on the Patreon, we're going to have, if you enjoy us doing our My Strange Addiction stuff, you're going to be able to watch us do that type of reaction, Functional Idiots React, on our Patreon. And there's 2 tier levels. There's a $5 and a $15 tier level. And you could go and see the difference between the two. The $15 would obviously get you everything except the blowjob. The $5 one is just, you're a semi-functional idiot, right? It'll get you access to our Discord, so you could actually listen to us record it live and all that, the podcast live and all that stuff. The $15 one will get you that plus a few other things. The $5 you can still watch. Once you support us on Patreon, you can watch the videos we put up there. But the $15 one gets you a couple extra perks. Now, one thing we do want to do, and we kind of teased it in our Patreon video that's not up there yet. It's going to be up there probably the end of this week. Just so it's you go up there like, there's nothing here. Settle down, fucker. Settle down, all right? We do want to do a Functional Idiots broadcast thing. Now, where we'll... Basically, obviously, we can't, give our commentary over sports broadcasts. Obviously, you can't watch the sports broadcast from our Patreon because that would be a huge copyright infringement. But,
dude, honestly, that's the one that I'm most excited about because I get fucking ecstatic during Detroit Lion games.
Well, we're not always going to do Lions
games. I go full
games.
Retard.
We're not always going to do Lions games.
Obviously, yeah.
What we'll probably do, it all depends on how... Dylan's more likely to able to do it than I will because me being over-the-road truck driver. I would like to do at least one during the NFL season, one Sunday game, and then if we could at all, preferably the Sunday night football game. But, again, that's all going to be dependent on a whole bunch of different circumstances. But we're not going to do just football. Probably our first one will be some sort of baseball game just to kind of... Because baseball is a little bit easier to do because you have the downtime between pitches and innings and stuff like that. to kind of dip our feet into it. I'm not going to throw Dylan to the wolves right away and do hockey for the Stanley Cup playoffs that's about to start in 2 weeks. So I'm not going to throw him to the wolves in that one.
Somebody just hit the puck.
Yeah.
That's about all my knowledge right there.
Yeah, right. Oh, that guy just he's leaking from his nose. What happened there?
He just ate shit.
Yeah. So, but do that type of stuff, and you'll only be able to, well, I'm not going to promise it. You'll for sure be able to listen to it on our Patreon. I don't know if we'll put that up like on a YouTube live stream, but you'll be able to interact with us on the Patreon live stream part of it. I don't know. That's still has to be figured out, but the broadcast stuff is for sure going to happen. So, but
yes.
Yep.
I also, I know I talked to you about this, but I haven't like fully done it yet because, well, I need a lot to prep up. Doing like stories as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just stories.
Okay.
Either like okay, for example, I don't think you've ever heard of any of these channels. Except for maybe Mr. Nightmare. Like where he does like creepy stories.
No.
You know, stupid production, scary story time.
No.
You know how it is.
I've not heard of
you
it.
know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he does like he does more like real life, but like create our own stories and then, you know, read them off.
Right.
Whatever.
Right. Okay. So
I don't know. I'm just teasing the idea. I'm not
Right.
fucking. I gotta like. I have a few real experiences that I think are fucking wild because they actually happened. But
yeah, and then Dylan's like, and then the ghost came through me, and I my pants. So
the ghost came after me, and I came. I mean, I ran.
I ran with a spider web in my pants.
That'll probably be like the only like. I guess the only serious tone thing that'd be on there because obviously you want to make it creepy or whatever. But
right, creepy. Well, never mind. So, but other stuff.
Creepy like the balloon guy.
Yeah, we do have other things in the works that we or not works things we want to do. Like I brought it across Dylan in doing the kind of like the Hot Ones challenge, except with a little. I've actually never seen an episode of Hot Ones, so I don't know exactly their format. But if we're copying the format, my bad for being unoriginal. But I don't think we are. But we'll do something like that, and since we're not going to get chicken wings, we'll just go to the local McDonald's and get some chicken McNuggets. But obviously, that would require us to both be in the same room, and most likely with a camera and all that stuff, so you can see our reactions when we are eating something that's the Scoville level of the fucking sun. Another thing another thing you can also have us do is you could give us ideas of what to do, and now obviously we're not going to do everything I do, like put it in his ass. No, we're not going to do shit like that. You know.
Put a shot of hot sauce in his ass and then suck it out. How about no? Yes. Hire a stripper. Get the fuck out of here, all right?
I'm not opposed to that, but...
Well, I am, because, a pretty big fucking reason, but...
What reason is
I'll be in the other room, just there.
Don't be in the other room, just like, you guys having a good time? Is it done yet?
You guys want to go fishing?
That'd be too busy. I'm already fishing in this coochie, you know?
Swimming in that coochie.
Yeah, Dylan's out here just like, open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door. No. What Dylan would be like is Brianna comes in, he's like, what are you doing? Me? Just hanging around.
Yeah. Nothing. Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
No, she comes in. What color is a carrot? Color is a carrot. I'm not really sure about that one.
I pop out. Orange.
Orange.
If you want to understand that joke, you're going to have to listen to a previous episode. So, but yes, we have other ideas. If you want to give us ideas, you can either tweet us or email us. We'll see what's going on. Yes. We'll probably... I would like to at least put 1 to 2 videos a week, various...
No, I'm playing.
On the Patreon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stuff like that. So, just
I think
keep you entertained.
If I did the story thing, it'd have to be at least like... I don't really want to do like once a month, because then it's... maybe like every 2 weeks, maybe. Because then it gives me time to come up with an idea, write a story, and then read it.
Right.
shit like
right,
that.
realize it's a pile of shit and start over again.
And be like, God damn it, gotta do this shit all
the
over again.
15th
But no,
time.
I plan on getting like obviously like royalty free music and stuff like that.
Well, if only I paid for this wonderful service called
I know,
Epidemic Sound
right?
or something.
Jeez.
So we can
no,
have
I
royalty-free
plan on
music.
using it.
Okay, yeah, good. So, but yes, that's gonna happen. That's live. So I mean, well, technically it was live 3 weeks ago, but that's gonna be fun. So,
Yes, I'm excited because I said I really enjoyed doing the podcast. I think it'll be fun doing content as well.
now just
Even if
just-
it is just like everybody else, fuck them.
but just at the beginning, just bear with us, okay? Because we gotta figure out how we can work around our normal podcast recording time and also throw this time in there. There might be weeks where, unfortunately, probably the Patreon is going to take probably precedent over the podcast just because the Patreon are people paying for stuff.
Yeah.
Where the podcast you can just download for free. So, but if we'll let you know on our Twitter, which is at Funny
yeah,
Show. Go give us a follow.
Yes. I fucking said this in an earlier podcast, and I still haven't held myself to it yet. Updating you guys.
Yes.
The last time I updated you was 3 episodes ago.
So yes,
which was 3 weeks.
So
But,
I would say, yeah, Dylan is definitely probably more in charge of the Twitter than I am.
Yes,
I would say,
I'm
and by
the
that,
only
I
one
mean,
that has made like posts on it.
I've
so.
made occasional, but I've kind of just let Dylan control that because I've got a lot of other things I'm doing. So I figured, Dylan can do this one thing for me. All right, just one, just this one thing,
and do the show prep sometimes. I thought when did I do it? 2 weeks ago, I think. I thought I made like so I was talking to a coworker of mine that listens to the podcast, and I was like,
is it the hit and
I feel
run
like
guy?
every time I've done Dumbassery Report, it's just fucking ass. Like they're boring stories. Who cares, right?
It's just Dylan's part of the Dumbassery Report is just the ass.
It's him.
Part. It's just
It's me.
It's just the assery part. Yeah.
But
yeah, it's definitely you gotta. It's hard. Sometimes you can rattle them right off, and then other times it's like, fuck, you're really scrounging them together for some.
The ones that I did 2 weeks ago, I thought were pretty good.
Yes.
And Florida Man News is always fucking good. You don't need you don't need to look hard for that one. You fucking find the craziest stories like just Florida Man News.
And a lot of times the Florida Man News one leads to the other because, well, it's the GTA server.
GTA server right there.
So, but for this episode, we have another installment of Mind Strange Addiction, which, again, if you'd like our commentary on that, that's basically what a lot of our Patreon videos are going to be. That style of reaction, stuff like that.
And you'll be able to see the video.
Yes, you'll actually be able to see the video because it's actually an MP4 file and not an MP3 file. So, we have GTA server news, Smooth Brain Trivia, which is me on the hoot seat today, which I was doing some show prep this morning, and I started doing trivia because I'm like, I gotta do trivia, I gotta do porn star birthdays, I still have to do some Dumbassery Report, and I get the Dumbassery Report done, I'm like, okay, because I was in a hurry because today me and my mom went to the Red Wings game, which I'll get to in a minute, and so I was like, I'm starting my trivia and stuff, and I was kind of bouncing between trivia, and I do a couple questions there, and then I go do something else for show prep, and I was like, wait, do I even have to do trivia? I sent Dylan is it me or you? I can't remember. He's like, no, it's me. I'm like, oh, well, fuck. I'm already like halfway done. I'm just going to finish it anyways, but okay. It's like, God damn it. I could have saved 10 minutes.
I didn't tell you about this, but I did do a little something with trivia.
Oh, great.
You'll find out.
Great.
No, it's not anything hard. It's
also, it's not your penis.
No, working hard or hard while working, one of the two, and I'm both.
Well,
just kidding. I'm only one.
The 2 inch.
Figure out which one, fuckers.
The 2-inch Punisher. There's not much of a fucking Mount Everest in his pants going on, so.
More like a small tent.
Yes. Yeah, for ants.
An anthill.
An anthill, yeah. Dumbassery Report, which, but for foreplay. So, yes, I went to the Red Wings game today, and they won. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the Red Wings got away with fucking murder. And I say that because, okay, so, like, the game starts, right? And, like, in the first 10 minutes of the first period, Detroit scores 3 goals. Like, oh, shit. We're on our way. Right, we're on our way to be a certified barn burner, right? Which, to me, certified barn burner in the NHL is a combined 10 goals between each team, right? right? Now it could be 9-1, it could be 5-5, whatever. If you're at combined double-digit goals, you're in barn burner territory, right? I'm like, oh, we're gonna be in a fucking barn burner, right? And they scored a third goal, and they kind of like let off the gas a little bit, quote unquote. And then they were playing the Buffalo Sabres, and Buffalo scored I think 5 or so minutes left in the first period. It's like, okay, no big deal, whatever, And then first intermission, roll into the second period. Detroit probably played the worst fucking hockey I've seen them play in a long ass time. Like for the first 15 minutes of the 20-minute second period, I think the puck was in Detroit's own end for probably 75 to 80% of it.
Holy shit.
And Buffalo never scored a goal once. And
that's even worse.
Yeah, Detroit finally would get it out of their zone and kind of like woke up like, hey, maybe we should play a little bit better hockey. We're only up by 2.
Maybe we should show up for the second quarter, guys. Second period, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So they kind of went a little bit better at the end of the second period. And then the third period starts. It was like the same shit over again. And Buffalo pulled their goalie with 3 minutes left to have a sixth skater on the ice to try and tie it because they still needed 2 goals. It was 3-1 at this point still. It's been 3-1 since about the 15-minute mark of the first period, right? Still 3-1. And Detroit would get it, and they would in the NHL, if a team ices the puck, which means if you shoot the puck down from your side of the red line down and no one touches it, that's icing. And when you ice the puck, you are not allowed to change the players on their ice. The team who was the offending team icing the puck cannot change their players, because the whole point of it is that rule's been around forever. Because it's like, well, you can't just ice the puck because you want a line change. Learn how to get the fucking puck out of the zone, right? Get good, right? Kind of that sort of deal. Detroit probably ended up icing the puck in a span of about 45 seconds, about 4 times, trying to get it on net and putting it in the empty net. And they probably, like, if the net was a foot wider, it would have went in. I mean, they were so fucking close. Each time I was like, can't you just give it to us? Like, they're trying hard. They're actually trying. Just give us a gimme, guys. Come on. Just give it to us, right? Anyway, so Detroit ended up winning 3-1. And if you watch basically probably from the 15-minute, when Buffalo went on the power play and they scored their one and only goal, till the end of the game, you would have wondered, oh, Detroit's not good. If you would have just watched that point and never saw what the score is, you're like, oh, Buffalo's going to win this game. I mean, Detroit got away with fucking murder. They had no business winning that game after they scored their 3 goals. No fucking business at all. So they tried to do a Detroit Lions, except Buffalo choked harder. I mean, well, they didn't really choke, but they lined themselves by fucking themselves in their own ass. But
damn.
During the game, during the second period, so where we were sitting, we were above the suites. So at Little Caesars Arena, you have the lower bowl. Then you have a row of suites all the way around. Then you have the mezzanine level above the suites. And then you have the upper bowl. Me and my mom were in the mezzanine level. So below us was the suites. And, like, excuse me, there was a guy who was standing up and, like, he's, like, taking a video of the game or whatever, like, fucking blocking. Like, if the puck would go into, at this time, it was the second period, Detroit's end, Buffalo's end, we could not fucking see, right? And people were like, hey, down in front, all that type of shit. And some dude was like, it'd be a real shame if you fell over the edge. Like, oh, shit, we're getting serious now. Fucking A, right? Oh, my God. Yeah, it's just like, down in front, please. Hey, we can't see. It'd be a real shame if you fell over the edge. Are you insinuating something? But it's like...
Not giving a fuck right there.
Not to start, what are you so mad about? But how fucking oblivious are you? That you're, like, out there taking a video, like, oh, I'm not blocking, like, half the fucking arena behind my fat ass, because I need to get this little video, even though you could have just, I don't know, stood 3 feet to the left, been down in the seats where you're not blocking a motherfucker, and taking your video there. No. So, yeah, whoever that was, you know who you are. You deserve to be shot, all right, in front of your kids. That's the kind of person you are.
Whoa.
You deserve to be shot.
Oh, damn.
Done with that shit. So, but in that game, fighting in the NHL is still a thing, and it's the only major sport where you can fucking beat someone's ass and then, okay, just go sit in the box for 5 minutes, you'd be fine.
It was great. It was great because when you took me to the Red Wings game, you were like, I was like, are we going to see a fight? And you're like, probably not. First 5 minutes of the game, a fucking fight breaks out. And I was like, yeah, I love it. I mean, Detroit got, who was it? Perrin? I think it was.
Perron. David Perron, yeah.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Well,
shit. Like, fighting in the NHL back in the 90s, like, every game had a fight. I mean, like, the average was actually, like, 1 point something. There was more than one fight on average per game. Now it's like 0.4. So basically, you need to play like two NHL games for one fight to happen. Not
Have you
this
seen
game.
the movie Goon?
Yeah.
Yeah, like back in the 90s, did they have just a random guy be their fighter?
Yep.
Like, you see number 93, go take his ass out.
I mean, it wouldn't be something
Yes,
like
sir.
that, but there was the enforcer role where your point was just to kind of go and, like, you know, if they would hit your star player, you'd go and whoop their ass.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah, you'd go whoop their ass. But in the Buffalo-Detroit game, in the first 50 minutes of the first period, 2 fights. It was great. Fucking loved it. It was awesome. And then after that, it kind of really settled down after that. But it was like, yeah, fight. In the first one, it was great. The second one, Detroit, the guy who fought is not a fighter, and it showed. But I bring that up because earlier this week, TNT, obviously the TV channel TNT, TBS, they have the TV contract to broadcast NHL games, and they generally broadcast every Wednesday. And they do a doubleheader. So they'll do like a 7 p.m. Eastern time slot and then like a 9:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern time slot, right? Mm-hmm. For your West Coast teams. Well, earlier this week, they were broadcasting the game between the Rangers and the Devils. Now, the last time the Rangers and the Devils play, Matt Rempe, who's a rookie for the Rangers, who's kind of a goon a little bit, he went and hit a Devils player and kind of like chicken winged his arm out and got a Devils player in the head with his elbow. Now, he got suspended, I think, 4 or 5 games for that move. I mean, it was totally unneeded and fucking ridiculous, right? Like, that's the type of shit we don't need in the league. So, this is the first game between the Rangers and the Devils since that incident, right? And so, how it works is the visiting team, so they were playing in Madison Square Garden where the Rangers play, so the Devils were the visiting team. They give their lineup card to the home team, and then the home team see who their starting lineup is, and then the home team coach for the home team, in this case the Rangers, then makes his starting lineup, and then he gives it back. And then once you get the starting lineup, you can't make any changes, and if you do, I think it's a bench minor penalty. And then the referees also get the starting lineup. Well, Peter Laviolette, who's the head coach for the Rangers, gets a starting lineup, and New Jersey is having all their fucking goons start the game, right? All their goons, right? So what does Laviolette do? He has all his goons start the game, right? And so at the beginning, when they made it 2 seconds, and really they didn't even need to make it 2 seconds. The whole it was a total line brawl at the beginning of the game. Fucking 5 guys fighting 5. It was awesome. It was
my god!
It was total 90s hockey all over again. It was awesome. Like, the only thing I would have made it better if the goalies would have fought.
Oh my god, dude! I went to YouTube, started typing in Ranger. And it's the first thing that shows up. Yeah, probably the first thing that comes up. Dude, total line brawl, it was awesome. Like, that's the type of shit right there. The NHL doesn't like that shit because they're like, oh, we don't really like fighting anymore. But it's like, that's why we love hockey. That's why we love hockey. Beat the shit out of each other. Oh, my God. And then that wasn't even... And then, so how the NHL rules are is what the referees deemed as the first fight, the first quote-unquote fight, those guys get 5-minute majors for fighting, right? Well, then everybody else whose fault is under a secondary altercation, so they all got game misconduct, which means they were kicked out for the rest of the game. So the other 4 players on both the Devils and the Rangers played 2 seconds and then were kicked out for the rest of the game. Holy shit, dude!
This is awesome. It was great. Yep. So, and then I think shortly after that, I think like 4 minutes later, there was another fucking fight. In that game. So in the first 5 minutes of the game, there was 6 total fights. It was awesome. Oh, it was.
But, see, like, that's what sucks is, like, in the NFL, you'll never see, like, or I should say, you rarely see fights, and I mean rare.
And if they do fight, they're kicked out.
They are absolutely kicked out.
They're kicked out for where it's like in the NHL, that's been something that's been around since before the NHL was even a fucking league in 1917. Fighting has been a thing, and really the fighting part was because you might wonder, why did they fight in the NHL? Well, think about it, okay? So in football, Patrick Mahomes has a 4 to 5 person offensive line in front of him each play, right? Every play.
Yep.
To protect him. And if he feels like he's going to get hit, he can throw the ball away. Okay, if you're Wayne Gretzky, or let's do a better check, you're Connor Bedard, right? This past year's first overall pick for the in the NHL draft, plays for the Chicago Blackhawks. Okay, if he gets run by somebody from whatever team, the other team, then you have to go and stick up for your buddy who just got fucking ran. And how you do that is you fight them, right? You that's the enforcer role of the NHL, and they've unfortunately have gotten away from that because the NHL, they know if they were to straight up outlaw fighting, like if you are quote unquote fighting, you're kicked out, there would be the biggest mutiny ever amongst the fan base. But they've been trying ways to try and get fighting out of the league. Now I say you don't need to have a fight every game, and I have other issues with how fights are in the NHL right now, but that can be for another time. Maybe what are you so mad about? But it's like that's what is also makes the NHL different from other stick and ball sports is that there is fighting. Two guys have a good fight, and sometimes two guys fight just to fight. They want to fight, right? They want to rile up their team or whatever. And then after done, they'll fucking give each other a pat on the back like good fight, and then they'll go sit in the box for 5 minutes. Like they just wanted to fucking fight. That happens all the time. They'll be like, yeah, good fight. And then they'll go sit in the box for 5 minutes,
Great fight, mate.
Good fight, mate. It'd be a shit like that, So, but it was great to see that line brawls are still. In fact, there was another line brawl like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago between Toronto and Buffalo, I think. There was a fucking line brawl. It was like, yes! Back to 90s hockey. That is awesome. Love that shit. Love it.
Came for hockey, stayed for the UFC.
Yeah. Common saying, went to a hockey game and a fight broke out. Or no, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. That's how hockey used to be classified. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. So, speaking of hockey, well, let me start. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I went down to Florida, to the Panhandle, Panama City, and on the way down, me and my brother, we flew Delta. Now, this is not a knock on Delta. Per se. So I forgot my Apple AirPods in my duffel bag, and the Delta flight was full. So they're like, normally if you fly Delta, you have to pay like $30 for your checked bag. Well, since the flight was full, they were offering at the gate free check. Like, they would check your bag for free, like in the belly of the plane rather than in the overhead bins because the flight was full and they needed as much room as possible for the overhead, bins for people that would bring carry-ons. Well, I forgot my Apple AirPods in that, so I didn't have my headphones, so I grabbed the headphones that were offered, right? Like, okay, and every seat had a screen, so you could watch movies, TV shows, or whatever. And I was like, and on there was Oppenheimer, and I was like, oh, I really wanted to see Oppenheimer when it came out, and I never had the chance. I was like, yes, I'll be able to watch Oppenheimer. I want to see
that movie too.
I was like, yes, watch that shit, right? Now it's on that little 8-inch pincy ass, screen on an airplane, but whatever, right? Stick the headphones into the headphone jack, listen to that shit. I'm pretty sure my asshole has better audio quality than those headphones did. Like, that was some of the worst fucking audio quality out of them headphones I've ever heard in my life. Okay? No, you know what? Take it back. A fucking tin can with a string has better audio quality than them fucking little earbuds that they gave. It was so bad. Like, I watched 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't do it. I just turned it off. Like, I can't even hear what they're fucking saying. And I swear to God, I stuck the headphones. Obviously in the plane, if you're not, you have the sounds from the engines, when you're sitting like that. I stuck the headphones in my ears, and I swear to God, the environment sounds got fucking louder. I was like, how does this work? I stuck shit in my ears, and it fucking got louder. What is going on? They were the worst fucking headphones I have ever heard in my life. They were so bad.
When I went to Texas, I forgot that I had my charger in my pocket, like in my hoodie pocket. And because they told us we didn't need to take off our hoodies or anything, and I had to go to the side and get the little scanner.
Right.
What is it? Scotty, beam me up. Looks like that, dude. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna get fucking like arrested or some shit because the TSA guy was kind of aggressive. He was like, "And what's in your pocket?" I was like, hey, it's just a charger, man. It's just a charger.
Well, when I went through TSA, so like in my duffel bag, I had checked the side pockets I took out. I had a couple bottles of aloe in there, and they were more than 3 ounces because you're not allowed to take 3 ounces on there in one bottle, which I think is dumb. Like, what difference does it make?
I thought they bumped that up to 8 ounces.
No, I think it's still 3. But it's like, my thing is, okay, what difference does it make if I have a 8-ounce thing of sunscreen, or, you know, or 12-ounce thing of sunscreen, or 4 3-ounce things of sunscreen? If it's it's still 12 ounces of explosives. What difference does it make if it's in 1 lump or if it's in 4 3-ounce lumps? It's still a bomb. I don't understand that part. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. But anyways, I checked everything, and I had my computer bag with me, and I also brought my Apple Vision Pro. And I asked the guy, I was like, hey, can I just leave the Vision? He's like, yep, just leave it in there. Just put it all in this tray, and it'll go through, goes through. And I brought my computer, went through just fine. Everything went fine except my duffel bag. I'm like, shit, my duffel bag was kind of full of stuff. And I'm like,
yeah,
maybe, something, whatever. So it gets shoved over to the side, comes over. The guy, he's like, I'm gonna have to look in your bag. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. He starts looking through it and stuff. He pulls out, he's like, pulls out a fucking, like, brand new thing of sunscreen I accidentally left in my duffel bag. I'm like, he's like, do you want to take this, go around the check bag? I was like, no, you can just throw it away. I was like, I forgot that was in there. I meant to take it out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I haven't flown in 3 years. I'm already trying to get fucking kicked out. Holy shit. My brother was laughing. He's like, you fucking dumbass. I'm like, hey, shut up, asshole. I thought I cleared everything out. I'm not fucking Abdul over here trying to go skibbity bop and da da out of Akbar in the plane. Fucking A. But yeah, anyways, headphone quality, Delta. I know they're free headphones, but for God's sakes.
Come on.
Earbuds are pretty fucking cheap. Let's step it up a little bit, all right? At least let me be able to understand what the fuck they're saying on my TV show.
Yeah, why don't they just do like Raycons or something and just pair it to each thing?
Because the headphones they gave us, we could keep. You didn't turn them back in. Think about if they did that, dude. They'd have to clean every set of fucking earbuds after every flight. That's not gonna happen. Not happening. I don't want to put some, because my luck is I'll have some dude who has like fucking earwax come out of his dick hole, right? And those are the fucking headphones I'm gonna get. No, I'm good. I'd rather eat my own. I'd rather eat ass. I'd rather eat my own scrotum. All right, so I'm good. But on the way back, my grandfather was a referee for the CCHA, which is not the current form of the CCHA, which is the Central Collegiate Hockey Association, equivalent to like the Big Ten for men's hockey in the NCAA. The current CCHA is not the original CCHA. He was a referee for the CCHA for a long time. In fact, he actually got offered to go be a referee in the NHL, but he turned it down because at the time they had 3 kids, and it would have left my grandmother alone for, I think, back then the NHL, you would be on for 28 days and you'd be off for 7. He's like, I can't do that with somebody who's got control 3 kids for 28 straight days or something like that. So he actually turned down being a referee in the NHL.
Damn.
But he has met so many people. Like he lives in Muskegon area. He basically can't walk through the city of Muskegon and not meet somebody he knows. Right? It's terrible.
That's
in fact,
crazy.
It's so bad. Okay, my mom used to work for Northwest Airlines as a gate agent. And so they would get discounts or eventually, you could, every year they would be able to have 2 free flights or you'd have 2 tickets, round trip tickets to like wherever, right? Wherever you want. And so my mom took, my grandma and grandpa, her mom and dad, to Hong Kong, right? They're walking through downtown Hong Kong, right? And some dude yells my grandpa's name, and he turns around, he's like, oh, Jesus Christ, fucking Hong Kong. And there's somebody there that knows my grandfather. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Halfway across the fucking world, and there's someone there that knows my grandfather. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Unbelievable, right? So, but anyways, back in the 70s and 80s and maybe beginning of the 90s, I don't know, but 80s for sure, they would, and in LA, they'd have, it was some sort of, like, showcase tournament thing or whatever. I don't remember what it was called, but my grandfather had gone there multiple times for it, right? Whatever. And they were up at the old the Forum, which I believe is still there, which is where the LA Kings first played when they became an NHL team, and I think the Lakers played too before they went to Staples Center, or what now it's Crypto.com Arena or some bullshit. And so they were up in like a suite after the game or whatever, and they're all they're all drinking beer. A bunch of people up there, and there's a pitcher of beer. My grandfather's like, "Hey, this guy named Mike." He's like, "Hey, Mike, go get us another pitcher of beer." So Mike turns around and starts walking away, and some dude points. He's like, "Hey, Mike doesn't go get beer." well, why not? He's like, no, Mike doesn't go get beer. Why not? It was Michael J. Fox.
What?
Yeah, my grandmother gave an empty pitcher of beer and told Michael J. Fox to go get it refilled. just told. I mean, it was like there was like some celebrity game that they were doing. So like he met like guy who used to play the original MacGyver. I mean, just obviously Michael J. Fox, a whole slew of fucking celebrities from back in the day, right? Just that
is fucking crazy.
Yeah, here, Mike, go get us more beer. That's Michael J. Fox. Yeah, so just go get us more beer. We're thirsty. Big deal. We're thirsty over here. So, but the one story I want to bring up, and this is a quote of the week, which you haven't done in the well. The quote of the week is gas his ass. And the gas his ass thing is my grandfather was telling me this story, and she knew there was this guy. I don't remember what his name was, and it doesn't matter. But he was dating this chick, and this chick was way leagues ahead of this guy. And he's saying like, yeah, this chick. He's like, I don't know why he did it, but eventually he gassed his ass and she moved on to someone else and stuff. And when he said that, I fucking died. But he went through back when they had newsstands. I know you'd walk down the street and there'd be this stand here, and it'd have magazines and newspapers, and you could pay, I don't know, $1 and you get a magazine, right? Well, he was walking by and there was the Hustler magazine there. And on the cover of the Hustler magazine was the girl that he knew that gassed his ass of the dude she left because he was worthless. And she's standing there at the Forum in LA, and she had a hockey stick in her hands, and she had it down, and she was holding it, but how she was holding it is her, I'm trying to remember how my grandfather, her arms were covering her nipples and stuff. He's like, so you could see her boobies and stuff, but you couldn't see no Hummer or anything. So, but she, eventually he calls her and she's like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing on the Hustler magazine? He's like, well, did you like it? He's like, well, hell yeah, I liked it, but what are you doing on there? It was so fucking funny.
Well, yeah, I liked it, but what are you doing on there?
But what are you doing on there? Well, she was offered like $400,000 to do it. And then she donated that all to charity, the $400,000. So she didn't get quote unquote paid to do the Hustler spot or whatever. But yeah, I was like, "What are you doing on it?" Well, did you like it? Oh hell yeah, I liked it. But what are you doing on there? So, well, yeah, she gassed his ass and moved on to someone else. So, yeah, good times. Dylan, you got anything else before I move on to my last thing? I know I've been kind of been Colton dominant on this foreplay section.
No, not really. I mean,
okay, so I got this one last thing. Now, I like...
Same old.
I like NASCAR, right? Big fan of NASCAR. Last week at Richmond, they were coming down to the end of the race, and with 2 laps to go, there was a spin out and a caution. Now...
Oh, hold on. I do have something, actually.
Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead
You can't hear it, but I am eating a pizza, so fuck you. No, I'm playing. No, I haven't had dinner yet, so
but okay,
we're gonna make this pizza. But
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in the sauce is abortion blood. I mean, it's abortion. Yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
Yum.
So,
no.
So with 2 laps to go, Kyle Larson spun out, and he did gather it up and save it, and it hit nothing, but they threw a caution. So then at Richmond, there's really high tire wear, so everybody comes down pit road, bolts on 4 fresh tires. Now the person who was going to win the race was Martin Truex Jr. I mean, he was waxing them, had the fucking field covered, right? While in the ensuing in the pits or whatever, his crew had a okay stop, and Denny Hamlin's crew had a fucking masterful stop. Now, you might wonder, if you don't watch NASCAR, you might be like, okay, well, how fast is a pit stop in NASCAR? You're like, well, if one does it in like 1.8 seconds, 2 seconds, where I was like, yeah, but they have like 50 guys on the fucking pit stall, right? Fucking changing 4 tires, right? And F1 doesn't add fuel. They aren't allowed to add fuel in the race.
Don't they only have 1 bolt in the wheels as well?
Yeah, like NASCAR does now too. NASCAR does in the Cup Series. The Cup Series does, not the Xfinity or the Craftsman Truck Series. The Cup Series does, but that's because of whatever. Doesn't matter. So, okay, now in NASCAR at Richmond, every time there's a caution, unless you ran like on a 1 green flag lap, if you run 10 or 15 green flag laps, you're coming down pit road and you're bolting on 4 fresh tires, right? And you're gonna add fuel. So they come down pit road. Okay, Martin Truex Jr.'s pit crew had like a 10.5 second stop, and how they measure it is when he comes to a stop in the box, The guy so when he stops in his pit box, that's when the timer starts, and it stops when they drop the jack. And he takes, that's when so they put on 4 fresh tires in 10.5 seconds, both sides, right? And that's 5 guys. They're only allowed to have 5 guys over the wall. That's it. Okay? And one of them fills the car up. So that means there's 4 guys, 2 tire changers, the jackman, and the tire carrier, who has to carry 2 60-pound tires with him around to the passenger side of the car. 4 tires in 10.5 seconds, right? Pretty good. Except Denny Hamlin's crew did it in 8.7 seconds.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Fucking bonkers shit, right? Like, the guys who are the pit crew guys, a lot of them are, like, former college football players. Just, like, linemen or receivers or, big guys, but they're quick, right? That's, a lot of them are, like, basically college athletes.
Don't they have, like, sorry to interrupt, but, for carrying the 2 tires, they'll have like somebody else so you have the driver's side tires somebody brings out, and then as soon as they come back, do they switch out and have like some other dude ready to go with the other 2 tires?
No,
or?
so how it does is the guy so they're not allowed, they start up on the pit wall, and you're not allowed to touch the box or touch the ground until the car is 1 pit stall away, and that's just a safety thing. Except for the tire carrier, because he's holding 2 60-pound tires, he just has to be sitting on the wall when the car goes. Now, when he's 1 pit stall away, before his pit box, so you have your pit box, and then there's 1 pit stall behind him. Once he's 1 pit stall away, the crew can then jump over the wall so they can get around to the passenger side and change the right side tires first. The tire carrier goes around. He'll usually he'll bring the tires over. He'll usually change the front tire, and then the jackman will then usually change the rear tire. And then the tire carriers, it all depends on the team. Some of them will roll it to the wall, and then there'll be guys behind the wall that'll catch the tire, because if the tire gets away, that's an uncontrolled tire, and that's a penalty. When they come around to the other side of the car, 2 other guys will just have the tires sitting over the side of the wall. So then again, the jackman or the tire carrier can then just grab the tire and put it on. It's hard to explain. It's a lot easier to watch because there's a whole lot of choreography in it. It's basically like a big dance around a 3,500-pound stock car, right? And you have to do this dance in 9 seconds. That's what it's like. It's a 9-second dance. That's what it's like. So, they go on the restart, and there's a zone. There's a restart zone. It's 2 lines on the racetrack, and the leader, who's in control of the restart, he can go at any time in that zone, right? But he can't go before the zone. Now, if he gets to the end of the zone and doesn't go, then the race is green, right? Like, the leader didn't take his chance to go. The guy in second can, everybody can go. The race is green, right? But in that zone, the leader starts or restarts the race. Well, Denny Hamlin went about 20 feet before the restart zone. And it was pretty obvious that he went before the zone. Like, he started rolling before the zone. Did NASCAR do anything? No. And they say, "Oh, it's a bang bag play," which I agree. At Richmond, laps are like 20 seconds. So from the time, because that was with 2 laps to go, when the restart happened, they basically had about 45 seconds until the end of the race. So you got to make your decision about 45 seconds time to okay, was that a good restart? Or was that a bad restart? Now it's pretty obvious watching it that he went early, so it should have been, but whatever. But the guy who's the head of senior vice president of competition in NASCAR, Elton Sawyer, he said, well, if that would have been with maybe at lap 10 or even lap 300, it might have been a different call. Why? He went before the zone. He broke the rule. The rule is you cannot go before the restart zone, and he did. It shouldn't make a difference if it's with fucking 1 lap to go or on lap 1 of the race. He went early. It's a penalty.
Yeah.
What difference does it fucking make? And that's my frustration with NASCAR, is they're consistently inconsistent.
You gotta hold everybody accountable, no matter how big or small.
Right.
You have to. If you're gonna enforce a rule or you're gonna create a rule, then you have to enforce it.
Right. Well, now, the thing is now is, okay, well, if someone else does it this coming week, this past race was at Martinsville, it didn't come up, but it's like, if someone does it at Martinsville, now they can make an argument of, if they get penalized, well, you didn't penalize the last guy who did it.
Exactly.
So you kind of open Pandora's box by just saying, oh, well, we called a little different at the end of the race. No, for shit like that, it should be the fucking same. There's literally a fucking line across the pavement at the start of the zone and the end of the zone. It's pretty obvious where the fucking zone is, and it's pretty obvious that he went early before the zone.
Yeah.
Call it as it is. It's just, people say, oh, they're hurting the integrity of NASCAR. Well, NASCAR lost its integrity about, 23 years ago when Dale Earnhardt Sr. died. Because after that point, it now became more of do it for the show rather than the integrity of the sport, right? Do it for the show. It's for the show, the entertainment. I understand that, but at a certain point, it can't be for the entertainment, all right? It can't be. Another example, that same race at Richmond. They're running green flag, right? Kyle Busch goes up the racetrack into turn 1 and just kind of bounces off the wall a little bit. Just a little bit, not too bad. They throw a caution. Why? Oh, well, we thought maybe he blew a right front tire or a brake rotor. But he didn't. He fucking drove away and kept going. We threw a caution for that. That's not a caution. A caution is a guy who's fucking sideways, like Kyle Larson, driver's side door to the rest of the field with 2 laps to go. That's a caution. A guy going up and just kissing the wall in turn 1, that's not a caution. That's not a fucking caution. Okay? And I make my argument is the second race that you heard at Atlanta, right? They're making green flag pit stops. They literally wreck coming to pit road, slowing down from 180 miles an hour to 45 miles an hour, which is pit road speed. They wreck. Do they throw a caution? Nah, it's fine. Leave them green. They are literally fucking wrecked. No, it's fine. It's fine. Leave them green. Guy goes up and kisses the wall. Throw the caution. Throw the caution. Holy shit. Fucking sky's coming down. Throw the caution.
He could have fucking died.
Yeah, it's like...
what about the 2 people that got launched out of their fucking windshields?
Yeah,
that'll be all right.
That's fine. It's fine. Blood on the pavement? Fine. Leave it. It's fine. Run it. Fucking run it. It's just, like I said, NASCAR is consistent.
Just fucking send it, bud.
Yeah. NASCAR is consistent at being inconsistent.
Gotta love it.
And it's just, it's my frustration.
The NFL, dude.
Yeah, but the NFL, you gotta think, it's hard because there's 15 games for the most part every week, right? So you have 15 to 16 different officiating crews, and they're all going to interpret it a little different. Each rule a little different, right? Now, obviously, offsides is offsides, sure. False start's a false start, but what do you determine the point for pass interference? Yes, the rule book reads like a fucking legal document, so you have to decipher it. But maybe for one guy, this is pass interference, but for this one, it's close, but not quite yet, right?
Oh, I'm talking about more like blatant calls that should be called. Like, if you hit somebody's arm, if you're a defensive man, okay, cornerback, safety, whatever, and you're covering a wide receiver, and the ball is still in the air, and he's getting ready to catch it, and you smack their arm, that's a pass interference.
Right.
Okay, but some refs don't fucking call that because they're little shitheads.
Right. But that's not... That's not, quote-unquote, the NFL's fault, per se. You know what I mean? It's not like the NFL is the one that's officiating that game. You know?
I mean, they are.
They are, but it's not like it's some guy, the head office.
Right, they're not them.
Yeah, the guy who's the ref doesn't work for the head office in New York for the New York City for the NFL. He doesn't, right? In NASCAR, it's different. The race director works for NASCAR, and that's his only job is to determine what is a caution and to direct the race, what needs to roll, all that shit. It's like, but it's different from race to fucking race of what's a caution. Like, if it's the same guy, why is it different? Why is it different? It should be the same guy. And is a caution here is a caution there. What's not a caution here is not a caution here. You don't throw a caution because we need to spice the show up. It's getting a little boring.
Is it the same race director, though, every single time?
That's the problem. It's not. It used to be, and that guy's name was David Hoots, and he literally, there's 3 top series for NASCAR. He would do all 3 fucking races. If there was 3 races on the weekend, he would be the race director for all 3. All 3 races, he would be the race director. But he retired, but now there's 3 different guys that could be up in the booth, in the tower, or as I like to call it, Mickey Mouse is in the tower, because that's a lot of times what happens. It's Mickey Mouse is running the fucking show. That's what happens is in the tower. And it's not just that there's one guy in the tower. I mean, there's other guys in the tower who are doing scoring. They're checking pit road and all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people in the tower, which brings me back to the Denny Hamlin thing, okay? You're telling me that everybody in the tower looked at that and said, yep, that looks like a clean restart. There's no issue there. Nobody thought to say, hey, it looks like he went early. You think we should look at that a little closer? Not one person up there? Not one? That's an issue then. That's a fucking issue. That not one person put their hand up and said, he went early. It looked like he went early. And if he did, he did. Penalize him. If he didn't, then okay. You say the restart's under review. Then you say after a while, you say, nope, the restart's clean. Just be fucking consistent at what you do.
To go back to like the refs, they may interpret it different, but they are representatives of the NFL. Like,
yes, I understand. I agree with that.
So if I catch some motherfucker that ruined Detroit's chances in that one playoff game against the Cowboys, not this year's, quite a few years ago,
7 years ago or whatever it was.
It's on site, motherfucker.
It's on
It's on site.
On site, yes. That was clearly pass interference. It was probably the same guy who missed the pass interference call in the Falcons and Saints game. When the dude the guy
probably
blew his ass up and the ball was still like fucking 5 yards away. Like, oh, that's not pass interference? Holy shit. He just mugged him. Holy Christ.
Who was it? It was this year. It should have been a defensive pass interference offensive pass interference, and it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers.
So now they got to try and call the hip drop tackle penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be fucking fun, dude. That's going to be a penalty every, 3 fucking plays.
Good luck! So...
1 out of 3 plays, it's going to get fucking penalized.
Yep. Probably. So, now, just throw around. If NASCAR, you want someone consistent to be... I will step up. I will be that person who decides in all the races what is and what is not a caution. I will be that guy for you, okay? I will be that guy. And when I say it's a caution, it's a fucking caution. When it's not a caution, clean and green, all right? I will be that guy. Hire me right now. I will be that guy for you. I will. All I do is push the button to turn on the caution lights. That's all. That's my sole responsibility, and I will do that for you gladly because it will bring some fucking integrity back into your sport.
For the NFL, I will be your penalty predictor, where I see into the future and I see what you're going to call and make you call the opposite.
Yeah,
if it's bad.
He's calling for a roast beef sandwich. No, bitch, you're getting turkey. All right. So
come on, Jared. We need to bring down your fucking blood pressure, buddy.
Yeah.
You're getting turkey.
Too much salt. Too much salt. So, all right, let's move on from the foreplay to the banger of the week. Dylan, what you got?
Banger of the week. My banger of the week is 3 Doors Down, Here Without You.
3 Doors.
Great song.
I don't think I've heard that song.
Well, if you haven't heard that song, you're a bitch. Just saying.
Just
thought I'd throw that out there.
I may have. I haven't actually heard of many You said 3 Doors Down, right?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't heard of a lot of 3 Door Down songs. 3 Doors Down songs.
Yeah.
Not compared to either 3 Days Grace or obviously Disturbed, or I probably have heard of every fucking Disturbed song.
I just about heard every fucking Disturbed song.
I may not be able. You're not be able to rattle off a song, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what the beat is. I'll probably be like, I've heard it before. I'll have to hear it again to remember what that song is, unless it's like Unstoppable or this song by Disturbed. Look at that fucking tie-in. Open Your Eyes by Disturbed. Good song.
I have not heard that song.
It's a good song. I think it's on their Asylum album.
I was gonna say, have you listened to Asylum?
I think it's on Asylum. It's either Asylum or
that's not a bad song either.
It's either Asylum or Immortalized. I can't remember which one. I think it's
like
Asylum.
Immortalized. Immortalized is not a bad album.
I think it's Asylum though. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. Pretty good song. So
I think I need to hear the Evolution album. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's an okay album. It's not one of my favorites.
And the only reason is Reason to Fight. That's a good. I love that song by them. Tune in next week for my banger of the week. Hint, hint.
Yeah, tune in next week for Dylan's banger of the week.
Oh yeah, scissor.
Scissor.
So, all right, let's move on to the Dumbassery report. So, in a Chinese mall. Well, okay, workers at a mall in Shenzhen said someone left a door open, and that allowed 100 canines, more specifically 100 huskies, to run out into a shopping mall. And the huskies were in a pet cafe. Now, I'm sitting here wondering of what the fuck's a pet cafe? Does that mean like you can go in and be like, I want this dog, and then they go take it in the back and slaughter it, and then that's what you eat? Like, what the fuck's a pet cafe? And why is there 100 huskies in this pet cafe? I have many questions going on here.
Please tell me you know what a pet cafe is.
Yes, I know what a pet cafe, but why is there 100 huskies in one pet cafe?
I like what you did here on Dumbass Report.
Yeah, dinner got loose.
Yeah, I had to fucking rub my head for that one. I was like, oh, shit. Like, as soon as you were like, Chinese, and then you said Huskies, I was like, oh, my fucking God.
So, all the dogs were rounded up by the employees, and obviously the dogs were like, oh, people. You know, and fucking,
hey, get him.
and fucking, like, lost their minds. And, you know, because Huskies are not very, they're very sociable or friendly dogs for the most part. Sassy fuckers, but... Yeah, why is there 100 huskies in this one fucking pet cafe?
They're running the
Like, holy
mob.
shit.
Running the triads. That's what they're doing.
They're practicing for the Iditarod through Alaska. We're gonna stick with the Chinese theme here. A Chinese man has, I believe, set a world record, and the world record is for 5 minutes and 51.88 seconds of. Take a guess, Dylan.
5 minutes and what? 5 minutes.
5 minutes and 52 seconds, basically. Okay.
Throwing up.
I'll give you half credit. A Chinese man drank 1.1 gallons of water.
Taking a piss?
And brought it back up to serve as a human fountain for a record 5 minutes and 51.88 seconds. Okay?
So,
he broke the old record.
Gross.
The old record was 56 and a half seconds. So he didn't just beat the record, he fucking, like, surpassed it by, like...
Dude, he destroyed that shit.
Yeah, fucking raffle stomp the fucking old record.
Holy shit.
So, per the Guinness World Records rules for the longest time to spray water from the mouth category, required the water from this lowlife's mouth to be spurted or sprayed, consistently, and like no dribbling allowed. The record attempt ends when the stream breaks or stops. Where the fuck is he doing? Where is he holding 1 gallon of water? My God! Like, does he have like a
Is
tank?
he holding his breath as well this whole time?
He must. No, I don't know. Maybe I know like some people can like breathe in and breathe out of their mouth at the same time. So maybe he's like doing something like that. I have no idea.
I feel like that would be fucking nearly impossible without holding your breath. Because, dude, holding your breath for 5 minutes is fucking crazy.
That's fucking nuts. And then also to be...
You can't catch me holding my breath for more than 2 fucking seconds.
And then, that's because Dylan's got eczema.
That's what I sound like after 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah. Just imagine Brianna, fucking in bed. It's like 1 bounce, and then Dylan's got to catch his breath. 5 minutes later, 1 bounce, got to catch his breath. 1 bounce, got to catch his breath.
Dudes are like, I'm not afraid to moan in my ear. Well, I don't moan.
Yeah, Dylan.
In my girl's ear.
Yeah, Dylan is able to go all night, but that's just because he has to take fucking water breaks. Sitting there with a fucking
hold
oxygen.
on. I gotta catch my breath.
Sitting there with an oxygen.
We just started.
No, he's like when a fat fucker in the NFL, like the Super Bowl, he returns like a fumble or whatever for like 90 yards. And he's sitting on the bench with fucking oxygen. That's Dylan. That's Dylan after sex. Just
gotta wear a CPAP machine while I'm doing it.
Yeah. He is the tube man. Whoa. He can't spin his dick in a circle, but he can do his tube. Whoa.
The helicopter, that shit.
The helicopter. Go away, you fucking ad. Okay, so a lot of shit's been going on for airplanes. Now, this guy in an airplane has been fined $395 in New Zealand. I'm sorry, in Australia, because this happened at the Sydney
in the sea down under.
Yes, at the Sydney airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
It occurred last December. December. And a 53-year-old man was fined $395 for offensive behavior. Okay, that came after the plane landed and they were sitting on the tarmac, and it had been sitting there for about 20 minutes because they were waiting for a terminal gate to be allocated. So obviously, they landed and there wasn't a gate available yet, so they're waiting for a gate to become available.
So we're gonna have to arrest you. Why is that? Cause you got your cock out, mate.
Well, it's kind of like that because this guy got fined because he was seen peeing into a cup.
Oh my God, he really had his cock out. Holy
He had
shit.
his cock out, mate. So, and the passenger next to him heard the unmistakable sound of piss hitting the side of a cup. The man was obviously quite drunk because who else? And then proceeded to spill urine on the flight attendant as he left the plane. So, good job.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, gets up, fucking stumbles. Oh shit, sorry, dude.
Yeah, it just covers
Yes.
a little girl and just fucking piss like
It's like that one vine. Are you fucking pissing on me?
Well, yes, but actually, yes.
No. Yes, well, actually, yes, I am.
Yeah, matter of fact, I am. No, I'd be like, he's like the South Park, the South Park thing where what is his name? Trent Boyette or whatever lights the fire and they're like in kindergarten, and then they're Cartman, Kenny, Stan, and Kyle go over. They're gonna piss on the fire to put it out. Except they, except they don't, right? Except this is this guy, right? I'm gonna piss on this fire. Oh shit, I'm out of piss, Mike. See, why couldn't you just get up and go to the fucking bathroom? Like, what made you think? Oh my god,
holy shit,
I gotta pee really bad. Hopefully we get. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Let me just. The bathroom's like right there. No. I'll just piss in this fucking Coke bottle.
Okay, I understand in like emergencies, but at least nobody's like taking a shit in a cup or something.
Well, at least he wasn't like
like they're fucking squatting on their seat. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I'm pushing a fat one out. Huh? Huh? What?
Huh? What are you doing? No, what if he turns it in and they're like, what's this floating stuff in there? Nothing. Just don't worry about it. Is that your? No, it's not. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Is it? Yes.
It's lemonade. Don't smell like it's lemonade. Trust me.
It's lemonade.
What's the thing that's floating? Past a few kidney stones. All right, fuck you.
Why is there kidney stones in the lemonade? Why is it 20 questions? So, this last one, of all places, had to come from Michigan.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. I gotta, hang on. God damn it. I think this was going to be my functional idea of the week. Let me guess. Chipotle, somebody gets shot.
Yes.
Fuck. That's why I put guacamole at the fucking bottom. I was like, I'm like, no way. Because I just saw it, and I was like, oh, dude, who's a fucking idiot?
So, Dylan, would you like to take this story away? Well, this will be, you could still make this as your functional idiot and just tag it in at the end.
Yes, I will, I will, gladly take this story as my functional idiot. So, am I going to say it now or just wait?
No, say it now. And then just key it, just tie it back in at the end when we list our functional
Southfield,
idiots.
Michigan.
Which is the Detroit area. So you already know high-class people over there.
Some motherfucker decided to go into a Chipotle, okay? And he shot a Chipotle employee over an argument on guacamole.
It's not creamy enough.
So it doesn't really say like why he.
Yeah, I went to like
guacamole.
3 different articles and none of them say why. He just fucking pulled out a gun and snap crackle and popped the cap in his ass.
Oh my god! I was just eating a bowl. Quote. I was just eating a bowl and I heard shouting. And then I looked over. They were arguing. One of the workers went to the back. I don't know why. And then when he was in the back. The customer walked around the counter, tried to grab his food and put it in the bag. Unquote, said Thomas Huber. And then, quote, then the employee came back and they started fighting. And then we heard a gunshot and just ran out as quick as we could. Unquote. Dude, I'd fucking too, man.
I'd be fucking...
Just trying to eat a bowl at Chipotle and then you just hear a pop, pop. Oh, motherfucker.
All right, who's got Rice
Only in
Krispies?
Detroit, man.
Who's got Rice Krispies? Yeah, I'd be rolling right out of there. Like it's like he shoots him in the he shot the worker in the leg. The worker is fine. He's in stable condition, right?
Yes.
But it's like he shoots me. He's like, "Quick, get up and quit crying like a bitch." You know? You just shot him and quit acting like a bitch.
And the suspect was located and taken into custody after fleeing the Chipotle.
My favorite part is, okay, everybody runs out of the fucking store, right? Because some dude just got snap, crackle, and popped, right? But the dude took his time getting out. Probably like 30 seconds after he just fucking lit this fucker up in the leg, right? Got in his car and just drove off. Not in a hurry or anything. Just like, normal fucking day at Chipotle. No big deal. Just
Jesus Christ.
Cruised away like, what? Like, this is fine. This is fine. It's like the meme of the dog in the burning house. He's like, everything is fine. It's fine.
Okay, hold on. We got a little misunderstanding right here.
Misunderstanding?
Yeah. We English good on here. The suspected shooter is a 31-year-old Detroit man, and the suspect, a 33-year-old customer. I'm sorry. Is he 31 or 33?
Yes. Yeah, now I'm very
Just
confused.
kidding. It doesn't fucking matter. He shot the dude.
He's a
What difference does
dumbass.
it make?
Over
Yeah, exactly.
fucking guac.
Guacamole! Pop!
This is the most guacked up story I've ever heard in my life.
My God.
I'm sorry.
Don't put your avocados in a bunch.
Don't get your avocados in a bunch. This guy, I bet, comes from the deepest... Well, I hope this guy goes to the deepest pits of hell. Oh, that was a good one. Come on! Come on!
Yeah, the dude that was shot was as red as a tomato. Because he was bleeding? Sorry.
Yeah. I heard that Chipotle was under renovations, and they decided to have this guy paint the floors. All right, we're done with that.
Paint the floors.
Look at this. It's brand new tile. It's called blood. Blood.
Blood!
Blood. Blood. All right, Dylan, what's your fact of the week?
Factoids of the week. So, for the past few weeks, we've done... Actually, hold on. How many weeks have we been doing this?
I think 3. It's supposed to be number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5 weeks now.
Oh, so this is the 5th week? Okay. Shows you how much I pay attention.
So 5 weeks.
I can't afford.
doing-
I can't afford to pay attention.
2 facts of the United States of America. The next 2 are Florida and Georgia. We did Delaware and Connecticut last.
You mean the GTA server in Georgia?
Yes, GTA server and the GTA server above the GTA server. The remains of an 8,000-year-old human civilization were found buried in a peat bog. The bodies were so well preserved that the human brain tissue was found in a woman's skull with her DNA still intact. That is crazy. That's Florida.
That was in Florida?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Jesus. That's not. Where was it found, you said?
What the fuck? That's weird.
Where'd you say it was it was found?
In a peat bog?
What the fuck's a peat bog?
Peat. P-E-A-T bog.
What the fuck is that? Sounds like a place you go get crack. And not necessarily the kind you smoke either.
Oh, it's just a regular bog. It's like a bog is like a very small swampland. Think of it like that.
So the Everglades. Just say the Everglades then.
There we go.
Fucking A. Or, I don't know, just say in a marshland. Oh, just peat bog. What?
Just outside of it, this is Georgia, of course. Just outside of Atlanta, the picturesque community of Saranaby requires each of its 200-plus homes to include a porch.
Really?
It's a little interesting.
Huh. It must not
Know
be...
that?
If it's only 200 or so homes, it's probably not a place where they're building new homes. It's probably like an old farm community, I would guess.
Yeah. You know what'd be really fucking cool to have?
Strippers.
What?
I said strippers.
I was gonna say herpes, but you know,
I
just as good.
I don't think that'd be
So,
cool. I think that'd be
no, I
more of
think,
an
like,
inconvenience.
If you ever like win the lotto, I think it'd be awesome to or get a bunch of money.
Oh, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Okay, the fucker in Oregon who won the Powerball kissed my ass. All right, continue on, Dylan.
Oh, okay. And I think it'd be cool to buy like an abandoned old West town. They look dope as shit.
Or you could just be Dale Earnhardt Jr. and just build one on your property.
Or you could just do that.
You know? When you're like Dale Jr.
Fuck me, I guess. Damn.
Yes, Dale Jr., the poorest rich guy you've ever known in your life. Oh my god. All right, let's move on to some smooth brain trivia.
Smooth brain trivia. So Colton, obviously you know the rules. You get how many seconds?
I believe it's 6-9.
Nice. So and then of course
To answer 10
yeah,
questions.
10 questions. Yep. And it'll start after I read the first one. But before we begin, the thing that I was gonna newly introduce.
And if I pass on a question, Dylan will come back to it. Unless you're changing that part, fucker.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna be a dick like that.
All right.
I have a bonus question.
No.
So
No. Boner.
yeah.
Boner question.
Sorry. Boner question. If we go through and you get one wrong and you want to replace that question, if you get it right at the end, so it's not timed, if you get it right at the end, you get an extra point.
Okay.
Unless you get all 10, and which then you don't need a fucking bonus question.
Well,
so
I still want to know the bonus question, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll still read it.
Oh, okay.
So, the first 7 questions are just kind of random shit.
All right.
And the last 3, including the bonus question, has something to do with Michigan. But
okay.
I think they're all fucking easy as shit. And
all
if
right.
you don't get it, I will be highly disappointed in you, you fuck.
All right, thanks for the
Hold
pressure.
on, I need to find my journal. I usually put if you got the answers right or not on there. Oh, okay, I'm just retarded.
Imagine if he just, I don't know, wrote them down on a piece of paper, or if he had this
No,
thing.
because I usually just write down the and then I put a check mark.
Imagine, Dylan, if they came up with this sweet thing, like, it's like you put paper in
Let
it.
me guess, a fucking printer?
And you send stuff, and it, like, what's that called? Oh, yeah, fucking printer. Or Christ, even a fucking fax machine.
But it's not cooked up, so fuck you.
It's not cooked up?
Cooked up, I said, you fuck.
It's not like you said cooked up. Yeah, Dylan's not cooking meth, he's cooking printers.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Upgrades.
Damn it, I dropped something, but that's alright.
Was it your balls?
Well, I mean, it's alright. No, it's my... it's my inhaled cortical steroid.
So your lungs.
Yeah, but it's alright, I got a different one.
Oh, okay.
Not like I need it right now, because I'm not dying yet.
So,
10 questions. We'll go through them. Are you ready, motherfucker?
I do believe so, Daddy.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What are the 5 senses?
Touch, taste, feel, hearing, and smell.
Okay. What are diamonds made of?
Pass. Coal.
I'll give it to you. Who gave the U.S. the Statue of Liberty?
France.
What is a group of crows called?
Pass.
What famous wall is visible from space?
What famous what?
Wall.
Great Wall, China.
In what year did Christopher Columbus first reach the Americas?
1492.
What are bones in your spine called?
Vertebrae.
What bridge connects Michigan with Canada at Detroit?
The Ambassador Bridge, currently.
What internationally known singer guitarist born and raised in Detroit first played in the band Last Heard?
Ted Nugent.
What political party was formed at the convention held in Jackson in July of 1854? It's one of the big 2.
Democrat.
What is a group of crows called?
A flock. got it just before the buzzer.
Yep. Are you?
You want to know something?
We can go through now, right?
Dylan, you want to know something? Huh? You want to know something funny?
Huh?
My trivia questions I had I finished up typing. Third question. Name 3 of the 5 senses.
I took it up a notch, motherfucker.
I guess I might as well cross that one and delete that one now.
All right. So, what are the 5 senses? I don't know what order you said them in, but you got that right. Sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch.
Yep.
Number 2, what are diamonds made of?
All right, there we go. I was sleeping at the switch.
Huh?
I did play the sound effect for me getting it right because I was too busy deleting my fucking question from that what I was gonna do.
What are diamonds made of? Now, the answer is carbon, but you did say coal, and it's literally fucking pure carbon. So I'm gonna give that to you. Fuck you, what you say.
I first said pass because I was like, my first thought was oil, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense, obviously, because oil is a liquid, right? So I said pass, and it came to me. I was like, oh, coal, because I know it's similar to oil, because oil is a hydrocarbon. So, but okay, so I'm dos for dos, dos y dos.
Yes. Who gave us the U.S.? Who gave the U.S. Who gave the U.S. the Statue of Liberty? You said France. Would be right. What is a group of crows called? Now, I knew this one was going to trip you up. In which it did, you dumb fuck. No, I'm playing. It's not called a flock. First you passed, and then you said flock. It is called a murder of crows.
Okay. I can honestly say I would have never have gotten that.
I know, it's a weird fact. Like, you gotta be in the know-how, you know?
Well,
no, I'm playing.
I gotta be, YK. Why is the English language fucking weird, right? Okay, it's a flock of geese, or it's a herd of cattle, okay? It's a school of fish. Why a school? I don't see a fucking schoolhouse rock above their asses. I said a school.
Yeah, you got some fish with glasses. Well, actually, no, buddy, no, you're not a school of fish.
Shut up, Nemo. All right. But a murder of crow. What?
Yeah, it's weird. What famous wall is visible from space? You said the Great Wall of China. You would be correct.
See, when you first said it sounded like you said famous wall. And I'm like, what the fuck's a swall? That's what I was like. That's why I was like, oh, a famous what?
That's because I started panic reading. I was like, oh my god, I
can tell you. I can tell after
one.
This one, you really started picking up the pace on your questions.
Huh?
I can tell after the famous wall one, you started picking up the pace on your questions, like how you.
Yes,
how fast
I was
you
like,
read
oh
them.
shit, we gotta go.
Yeah, that's why I was like, That's why I was like, fuck, famous what?
In what year did Christopher Columbus first reach the Americas? You said 1492, and I'm sorry, it is 1942. No, I'll play it. It's 1492. So the website that I got this from was actually kind of funny because I looked at it and I'm like, that says 1942. I'm pretty sure Christopher Columbus was fucking dead by then.
Just by a couple years.
They just mistyped the date on it.
Yeah. No, it's like the carpet thing. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue so I could have a day off of school.
What are bones in your spine called? You said vertebrae. You would be correct.
But if you're laying down, would it be horizonte? Horizonte?
So, horizonte bones.
I'm sorry, I'll grab my coat.
If you were...
Dylan, we lost you. Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay,
myself.
I thought we lost you.
Sorry, I had to fucking take a second to understand the retarded joke you just said. Anyways.
It's a slow burn.
What bridge connects Michigan with Canada at Detroit? You said the Ambassador Bridge, and you would be correct.
Now, in about 2 years, there would be 2 answers to that question, but...
Yeah.
Well, like when you
what
first said,
international?
hold on. When you first said what bridge connects the state of Michigan, and I was just about to just rattle off Mackinac Bridge.
I knew you were gonna say. I was like, if this motherfucker says the Mackinac Bridge, and then I said with Canada at Detroit, you were probably like, oh,
No, I was gonna
Never
rattle off
mind.
Mackinac Bridge, but I'm like, okay. But why would he say? But then it went through my head. I was like, why would he say the state of Michigan with the Upper Peninsula? Because it's still the state of fucking Michigan. That's a it'd be a dumb way to write that question.
yeah.
That's why I was like, no, I better hold off and wait. And then you said Canada, and my first thought was the Blue Water Bridge in Port Huron. But then you said the great city of the Ghetto on the Ghetto River there, and I was like, oh, it's the Ambassador Bridge.
This one I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed. But I also didn't know this. What internationally known singer guitarist, born and raised in Detroit, first played in the band Last Heard?
I don't think I've ever heard of Last Heard.
You said Ted Nugent.
Fred Bear. Oh, sorry.
You're unfortunately wrong. It is Bob Seger.
Oh.
I did not know that, so don't feel bad. I didn't know that.
I've never heard of, what was the band called? Last Heard?
Yes, Last Heard.
Like herd as in like herd of cattle, or herd like
Yeah,
as in,
herd.
Okay.
Or no, you heard me.
I heard you, okay, with an A.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. See, that's a question where somebody who's older than me, like, I don't know, my parents would have gotten that one right.
Damn. My grandpa probably would have got that shit right. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's 80. Or he's gonna be 80 this year.
Well, but he was around the time when Bob Seger was putting out music and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of his favorite singers.
Well, when you're from the state of Michigan, when you're from the state of Michigan, on your birth certificate, it's already a fact. If you're from the state of Michigan, you automatically like Bob Seger. That's just how it is. That's the rule. So, if you don't, then you're not a Michigander. Get the fuck out.
And if you diss on Fago, eat your heart out, bitch.
I'm gonna eat. You know what? I can't say because I haven't had Faygo in a long ass time, so I can't even say.
You hate Fago?
No, I haven't had Faygo in a long time, so I can't even remember what the fuck it tastes like.
Yeah, you better be saying that, motherfucker.
I don't even.
Fago is so good. I don't know. Well, not all their flavors, but
Don't they have
Peach, I'm not a huge
Don't they have like Belevendy flavors or some like ridiculous shit?
Belevendy flavors. Yeah, it's like Fago is like the name brand off brand you get at Michigan.
Yeah, like
that's
what
it is.
We're not rich enough for Coke, but we're not poor enough for Meyer brand, so we'll get Faygo.
Yeah, let me get this moon mist here.
Oh, and also too, if you're from Michigan and you don't like Verner's, get the fuck out, all right?
Dude, Verner's is so good.
That shit slaps.
Like that's like, and I wanna hear the motherfucker that said ginger ale isn't a cure for everything. My mother told me otherwise. You fuck.
That's right.
All right. What political party?
I had genital fucking warts. Poured some Verner's on that. Third testicle grew. Unbelievable.
What the fuck? What political party? Now, I should state this. This is not the political party. It's just the Michigan political party. Obviously, I'm doing Michigan questions. What political party was formed at a convention held in Jackson in July of 1854? And I said one of the big two. So you pretty much had a 50-50 chance. You said the Democrat Party. You're wrong. It's the Republican Party.
That now thinking about that makes a lot more sense.
No.
Because Michigan you said 1854, right?
Yes.
Pre-Civil War, right? The southern states at that time during the Civil War were actually Democrat. And the northern states were Republican.
The parties have flip-flopped.
Basically flip-flop, which is another thing. Somehow the Democrats have totally twisted the history of its own party and blamed and say the Republicans are all about, civil rights, even though that's backwards. But if you look at, I don't know who was in charge of like Alabama and all that shit during the 60s, but hey, that's okay.
We just, I guess we gloss over.
I guess, when people are uneducated and don't do their own research, they believe anything a politician says. So, all right, let's move on.
So Colton,
yes.
You're sitting at a 7 out of 10.
I'm fine with that. I mean, 7 to 8 out of 10. I'm like, I'm pretty happy about that.
Now,
especially if there's questions on there. If there's questions on there, I'm like, I never would have gotten that right. Then I don't feel bad. But if there's a question on there where it's like, I'm on should have got that right, then I feel like shit. But like the crow one, never would have gotten that right.
Like which one?
The crow one.
Oh, crow one, yeah.
Yeah. What is a
murder?
A murder of crow. Second degree or?
Actually, if you think about it, a murder of crows actually makes sense for crows because they do like the superstition of death will happen if you come across a crow.
Yeah, now you say that actually makes sense. I thought you were gonna say they murdered your asshole last night like Bill Cosby did. What?
No, okay. All right, motherfucker. What? So the bonus question to get 8 out of 10. I will give you a little help on this. When was the Democratic Party formed in Michigan? Before you say something, it was in the 1840s. Okay, so that's your baseline. And if you get within 2 years, either way, with this, I mean,
so there's a 4-year span of the correct answer.
I should say
technically there's a 5-year span, 2 on each side, because I can either get it dead on or 2 before or 2 after. So there's a 5-year span in there of the correct answer. In the 1840s, eh?
Yes. Not 1840 though. I will give you that.
1840.
Oh my God, you got me sitting on the edge of my seat right now, huh?
1843.
Damn. No, it's 1848.
Ah, fuck! That was gonna be. I was debating between 43 and 48. Fuck me.
Damn. Oh shit. So
well, I probably would have said.
Out.
I probably would have said 47 because then I would have covered up to 49. But fuck.
You did get that wrong, so no bonus question. It's 7 out of 10. Not bad.
I'll take that. I'll take a 7 out of 10. So I got the Crow one wrong, the Bob Seger one wrong, and the 50-50 party one wrong. That one I'm kind of pissed about because if I would have had more time, I would have answered Republican because of the reasons I just stated.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
So not
but
bad.
Then arguably, if you would have done
finally make the questions easier.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm not getting fucking 3 out of 10.
Yeah, not
especially when you keep stealing the questions I'm gonna ask, and so I've already looked at the answer today. If I was gonna make it easy on you, I was just gonna say name 3 of the 5 senses, and you made me name all fucking 5.
Yeah, fuck you. We do. So I still kept that little, I'm a little hard spirit in there,
Mm-hmm. And not his penis. What?
God damn, dude! I was gonna do that Carl Weezer meme. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Tim. Oh, I can't do the Carl voice.
Hey, Jimmy, can you tell your mom to put more anal vents on her OnlyFans? Oh, shit.
So we were playing Call of Duty, right, with Dylan's cousin Tim, and Dylan just said that out of nowhere, and Dylan's just like, what? But obviously when Dylan said it, he didn't laugh at the end of, start laughing at the end of it. It was just like, we're all just like, what?
What?
Oh my God. So, all right, let's move on to the GTA server news. An outrage, let me see. Actually, no. Okay, so
which one are you going to do? I want to do the other one. I haven't seen it, but I'm going to do it.
You could do the white trash one. I'll do the second one.
Damn it. Fucker. I wanted the second one. Oh, what the fuck? Ew, what the fuck?
See,
what the fuck?
I don't. Tell the people, rather than just say what the fuck over and over again, tell the people the story.
All right, outraged ex-girlfriend breaks into Florida home, dumps pickled pork inside before slinging soda bottle. Bottles of Sprite and pickled pork landed a Florida woman in jail after deputies say she threw one of the items at her ex-boyfriend and doused his couch with the other. Oh my god.
Bitch, that pickled pork still smells better than your pussy.
Damn. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, not even gonna fucking try and say that. Miss Reddick used a hidden spare key to get inside her ex-boyfriend's home. Once she gained access, deputies say she threw and broke items around the house. According to the Lee County, oh my god, did she? Oh, she dumped the pickled porks on the couch.
Damn, burn the
Nasty
couch,
bitch, and that's a cloth couch too. You can
burn
tell.
the couch, burn the couch, burn the couch.
Dude. You seen the mugshot, right?
Oh, I know.
What's up with her eyes, man?
They're like part Asian and part Beetlejuice. It's kind of
Part Beetlejuice. Oh my god.
They are. I mean, it's
the
kind of
suspect
weird.
says she don't listen to the deputy, but points a finger at her ex-boyfriend and says, "You, I'm not gonna listen to."
That wasn't black enough, but all right, Dylan.
We're not trying to get canceled already, all right?
Who the fuck cares?
Who the fuck?
Oh my
cares?
god, who the hell cares? Speaking of,
yeah, that's crazy.
a Florida man has been arrested, and he was arrested on Easter Sunday. Okay, obviously Sunday, day of the Lord. Well, one of the major days of the Lord was day of when he, came back after being in a cave for X amount of days, and somehow we know which day
He didn't come out, ooga booga.
yeah, Jesus came out, did a backflip, and went, try again, bitch. No, my thing is, okay, we know which day he was born on, but we don't know which day he was resurrected, right? All we know is that it was the first Sunday, after the first full moon, after the first day of spring. What?
Jesus.
But he was arrested and charged with felony battery.
Oh my god.
Okay, now, he, at the Walmart, he allegedly stole shoes and a box of Cheez-Its from I misread that. After he was released for his initial incident, he was then arrested again for stealing shoes and a box of Cheez-Its from a Walmart. So, being arrested was just a minor inconvenience in his day. But at the Walgreens, he got into an argument with an employee over a pair of headphones he wanted to purchase. We don't know why there was the argument, whatever, but the employee, or the manager, the store manager, said that he needs to leave the store, right? Like, hey, get out of here, please, right? He then turned around and said, you need Jesus in your life, and then smacked the store manager in the head with a Bible.
There you go.
Before he then exited the store. Problems. That's right. That he posted $5,000 bail and then released, and then was arrested again for petty theft at the local Wally World. So,
have you seen the
job.
one video of that one lady in the store, and she's like, "I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. You need to repent. Repent." You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think I've seen that video.
Are you serious?
No. If I have, I don't remember.
I'm gonna. If you ever look it up, if
it's not a stupid video of like some fat fucking bitch falling in McDonald's and saying "I've McFallen," I've probably not seen it.
No. No.
I've McFallen.
Yeah, this is where it happened at. I'm gonna text you where it happened at. Sorry, typing. That's where it happened at, if you could believe it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's our local. Yeah. It's the local Meijer in Michigan.
Yeah, we're over by where Colton is.
Yes, and where Dylan used to also be as well. So hey.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
all right, all
It's
right.
fucking crazy.
So all right, Dylan. Go ahead.
My
go ahead.
dad actually pointed it out. He was like, "You know where that is, right?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "It looks like a Meyer." And then he's like, "Yeah, that's our Meyer." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Armeyer's not.
Hey,
again.
yo, shout out! No, I'm playing.
So, all right, let's move on to My Strange Addiction. Once again, reminder: no porn star birthdays this week. I know Dylan's not gonna be able to whack it off to his favorite pornos this week, but I think he'll get by. He's just gonna have to use Brianna, I guess.
Damn, it's like I actually have a girlfriend or something. What's God? I want to try and guess the strange addiction. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing that every week, just
Okay.
by what you call it.
Okay, what did I put down? Oh, Cougar. I put down Cougar comes calling.
And spelled comes, well, you know how.
You know how. So, all right, I'll start the stream, but you don't have to join it, obviously.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
feel like it's gonna be like, I don't know, some old bitch gets her rocks off on just prank calling people.
Gets her rocks off. All right, Dylan, are you locking that in? Prank call an old hag, prank calling bitches.
Either that or it's some sex line. What? It's something to do with a phone. It's something to do with a phone.
All right. So, Granny found a new iPhone and is prank calling the local nursing home. All right, that's what Dylan's guess is. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where this is at. So, local Yinzer.
My name's Kyle. I'm 31.
I bet that's a shock for you, Dylan.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Would you like to?
Oh my god! Oh, it's even worse than what I was saying, huh?
Would you like to?
Shit!
Would you like to change your answer?
Yeah, it's a dude that likes old women. I bet.
I live in Pittsburgh, and I'm addicted to dating older women.
I fucking knew it! You fucking dirty fucker. They're little old ladies. What are they gonna do?
Give her that 1950 style sobbly knobbly.
I gotta. The 1950 style sobbly knobbly with no.
Slobbly knobbly. Yeah, except she's got no teeth, so it's just gum. It's the gummy bear special.
She's sucking on my gummy worm with her gummy bears.
Jelly filled gummy worm.
Now I gotta see what this dude looks like.
Oh.
My name's Kyle. I'm 31. I live in Pittsburgh, and I'm addicted to dating older women.
Does it just me, or does it look like he's wearing, like, are those, like, obnoxiously red lips?
The way he's talking is he's like, I feel like he's putting on a voice. Like you just like he's
Like
forcing it because he actually sounds like. Well, actually, my name is what's his name? Lyle. Kyle,
Creepy?
whatever. Hub.
My name's Kyle. I'm
Kyle?
Oh my god! Of course it's Kyle.
Kyle?
31.
He's
I
like,
live in-
actually, my name's Kyle, and I like dating older women. But he's like putting on a macho man voice. Hey, my name is Kyle.
Except it
and,
comes- except it-
I like dating older women.
Except it comes off kind of pedo-y.
Pittsburgh, and I'm addicted to dating older women. Much older women. Like 60, 70, 80-year-old older women.
I just love, like, 60 or 70, 80-year-old older women. Like,
I don't really
like
give a
as
shit.
he was saying that, it's like he was getting a flagpole in his pants. I mean, you know, like he was turning himself.
He was
on.
about to pass out.
Like he was turning
He was
himself
flooded.
on just saying that.
I love everything about older women. I love the smell. I love the feel. I love the mentality. I love dentures. Women, you know, they can be self-conscious about dentures. Ladies, I promise you, telling your man that you have dentures will not turn him off. It'll put a smile on his face. It'll put a smile on his pants.
No, not if you're, I don't know,
Oh my
fucking
God,
age.
dude.
If you're 23 and you're like, I have dentures, I'll be like, all right, you obviously don't know how to clean your mouth, so there's no way you clean your fucking pussy. I'm out of here.
Hold on. Before, whoa, hold on. There are actual conditions out there that cause women to lose their teeth. Same thing with men, but nonetheless, most of the time, if you can't clean your mouth, you probably don't clean anything else.
Yeah, the coochie is gonna smell like fish and taste like a Cheeto. All right, I'm not about.
It's gonna smell like a Michigan basement. All right.
Yes, musty and moldy.
Musty and hasn't been cleaned, and I don't know how long.
Yeah, when she says she's gonna make you breakfast and all it is her blue waffle, no.
Ew. Guess what, honey? I made blueberry waffles. No.
Yeah, I have the blue waffle. You have the berries. Put your berries on it. Can I put my? Did you tell her? Can I bring my own butter? I was expecting you. Whoa! I'm gonna butter that waffle. No, I ain't. Kyle hasn't dated anyone younger than 60 over the past 5 years.
I think this guy's just trying to
dated
get in their
anyone
pants
younger
to
than
get their
60.
bag.
That is the dumbest way I've ever heard that written. His oldest girlfriend ever was 91 years old.
That's crazy.
See, this is different.
She's damn near in the grave. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, she's one foot in the grave, the other one on a banana peel.
This is my question, okay? Like I know older people have sexy time and shit, but you get like a young buck over here in a room with a 91-year-old, like he's definitely gonna be breaking shit.
Talk about some rink.
and not on the bed, on his girlfriend.
He's gonna be
my hip, oh my fucking arm, shit! Don't pull my titties.
My leg.
She ain't slinging her legs over his shoulder. She's
Granny,
slinging
Granny, your titties hang lower than my balls. My question is, okay, on the one that's 91 years old, why'd they break up? My guess is she died. That's just they got on a low.
He's at the funeral. I didn't get to know her long, but I sure am gonna miss that dusty ass old puss.
But the time we did.
Oh shit!
But the time we did spend together was very magical. I'm sure it was. Did she remember any of it? Probably not.
What, you farted and she dusted away?
Yeah, she floated away. Yeah, she turned into the fucking the Kansas song "Dust in the Wind."
I'm website right now, and there's a lady on here.
Now, okay, I'm not gonna lie. All right, he's not like a bad-looking dude either.
No,
like,
he just has
average.
Yeah, I'd say he's average. Like, he's
not ugly, but he's not like extremely good looking.
If I'm like a 10, right? He's like 12. So that's how kind of bases you where I'm at. So
I want to say.
No, take that back. If I'm
ahead.
a 10, he's a 7.
Oh.
I am definitely, I'm better than that. I would say.
Website right now.
I would say if I shaved, sure, I'd look better. But
yeah, instead Dylan looks fucking like Chewbacca.
I always look fucking like I'm growing a homeless beard.
Karen.
So-
She absolutely has.
Yeah, him and Brianna go down the street. People are thanking Brianna for taking the homeless guy out. Oh, it's good. So good. Someone's doing something for these poor folk.
There's a video from this dude that I watch on TikTok. His name's Huncho. Dude, he's fucking hilarious. He had a video of like when your girlfriend's hotter than you, and they're checking out. And he's like, we got a code red over here. I think there might have been a kidnapping, and he's like, I didn't kidnap her. He kidnapped her. Code red. Call the police.
Yeah, honestly.
And then it just escalates from there.
Like this is kind of like the same thing as like when an older guy or like when a young good-looking gal dates an older guy. She's just dating him or married him for once he dies, she's gonna get all his money. Like she's just like, yep, I just need to suffer through this wrinkly ass dick for like 10, 12 years, and then I'll be a fucking billionaire because I'm going to inherit everything he has, right?
Even his children.
Exactly. Like, okay, when the children are older than the stepmom, there's a problem there.
To look that I'm attracted to. She has the platinum hair. She has a great smile. She looks very pretty, very adventurous.
She looks like she saw the plastic surgeon last week, and it didn't go well. That's what she looks like.
So I'm gonna send her an email. There's a lot of terms for sexy older women. There's MILF,
Cougar.
saber-toothed tiger. I've also heard.
Okay, I've not heard that one before. Saber-toothed
I
tiger.
haven't either. The fuck?
It's more like denture-toothed tiger.
I'm sorry if, dude, I'm gonna cringe so hard if they show like any kissing in this. Oh fuck, dude.
I might go fucking throw up.
I got my bleach ready to clean my eyes.
Cougar. My favorite term, I would probably say it would be silver fox, because the silver fox relates back to the platinum hair, and that's what really turns me on.
You know, they make this wonderful thing called hair dye, right? You could get your fucking, I don't know, Emily Ratajkowski equivalent and fucking have her just dye her hair silver rather than getting some skanky ass pussy, right?
So I just sent an email to Karen, and hopefully she responds. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
You know how
The first
crazy it
time I
is
realized
to be
I
on a
was
dating website and you say you gotta email them?
I mean, how is that any different than now?
Because you're on a fucking app and you're texting them first.
Right? No, but
Let me just send a quick email.
right.
Quick
But what
email.
I'm saying is, okay, so something like Bumble, you can put in a compliment, right? How is that different than the email? This was probably done. I don't know. Fucking probably doesn't gonna say when this episode was posted, right? But I
Right,
mean, it's
Bolton.
not much different than the same premise now. It's the same premise. Yeah, it's weird. Like, oh,
Bolton.
I sent this presumptuous cougar an email if she wanted to get some new dick.
Fulton,
What?
I'm gonna debunk your fucking theory right now. There was this wonderful thing, well, not wonderful anymore, but there was this thing called Facebook that was made, I don't know, in about 2007, 2008, 2002.
Yeah.
And there was instant fucking messaging on there. You didn't have to email your friends. You could just fucking type a message.
What if this came out before 2007, Dylan?
I'm pretty MySpace, motherfucker. I'm pretty sure you do not have to email people.
I don't think Granny's using fucking MySpace. All right.
But I'm just saying, like, on a fucking dating app, like, that's crazy. You have to put an email and not like just message the person.
Well,
Correct.
maybe it's the same premise. Just maybe that's how the dating website is working. I don't know, Dylan.
I guess. Oh,
I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. All right.
and
The
I'm trying to
first one-
fondle your balls, but we're not talking about that, are we?
No. Which is going to be our second porno that comes out. Bond Fondler on the Loose.
Realized I was attracted to older women. I was in 6th grade. There was
Back it up. I'm too busy making jokes. Let's fucking hear this again.
the first time I realized I was attracted to older women. I was in 6th grade. There was a really, really sexy teacher, and she was probably about 65. She had the platinum hair, she was top heavy, and she was just gorgeous.
Okay, so
This guy sounds like he gets fruity after a few drinks. I'm
yeah,
just putting it out there.
From
I'm just making an assumption.
he goes from like an older women to just older, men.
anything, anything.
Yeah, to like that frog's got a pretty good looking ass.
Hey, if it's dark and it's got a hole,
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I get where he's coming from because I'm trying to think. From what I can remember, my teachers looking like, I probably over my span of K through 12 had about a 50-50 mix between guy and gal teachers.
mm-hmm.
Probably 50-50, give or take. And so, I don't know, if probably in like 3rd grade, I probably wasn't getting turned on to fucking teachers, right? Little young for that still. Or to, anything like that, having a flagpole in your pants, you're like, whoa, what's this about, right? So, I can't really say I had a teacher that might have been worth doing it to get an A. I can't say I did. Maybe, no, I can't say I have.
Go ahead, Colton. Tell
What?
me. You don't have to tell me who it was. Class.
I just said I don't think I have.
I don't. I think in like high school,
if I had
and
to choose
stuff,
one, it would
you're
definitely
more just like horny about anything.
right. Again, if it's
As a dude.
if it's got a hole and it's dark, if it's warm and moist,
I'm fucking it,
yeah, right. if I had a gun to my head and I had to pick one, well, let's see.
Just tell me the class.
I think, well, senior year, I had only guys, right? Because we had tech center, and then we had an online class, and I don't think I was going to fuck my school computer. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's it, Chromebook. Yeah.
I'm going to put the Chrome in this book.
The Chromussy.
The Chromussy. So junior year, no. I don't know. Maybe it'd have to be sophomore year, maybe. Nope, I know one now. Middle school art. Yep, got it. Middle school art. Got it. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, Dylan, you know what I'm talking about now, don't you?
I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think, like,
that one. After I thought about it, I'm just like, now that it popped in my head, I was like, yeah.
I feel like it'd be,
especially after she had kids, so they were like extra big. Yeah. A little swollen. Yeah.
Wait. Are we talking about the same one? I don't think we are.
I only had one art teacher in fucking middle school.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you're not gay. But I don't... Didn't they have a substitute
I'm not talking about the substitute. I'm talking about the main teacher.
Yeah, I didn't know the main teacher, so I don't know.
Oh,
I only know the substitute.
You're missing
they
out,
were just
man.
from what I've heard, they were just as young.
Then you were missing out, my guy. Yeah. Like I said, especially after she came back from the kid and they were a little swollen. Real nice. Kyle dated his first older woman when he was 18. She was the ripe young age of 50.
Sex with older women. The truth is, they like it. A 68-year-old woman enjoys...
I mean, I don't...
What did I fucking say? What did I say earlier in the video, or early in the podcast?
Yeah, but that's just a picture.
I don't give a shit. Look how awkward that looks.
Okay, why is her eyes open? Everybody knows you don't kiss with your eyes open. That's weird.
like it.
Okay, now, to be fair...
Staring into your soul while you're not staring into mine, sucker.
Her
I'm putting the hex on you, buddy.
I mean, like... Older women deserve to have sex just as much as the young. I mean, so I'm just being, just because you get old doesn't mean you don't give no dick.
It's the same thing. Like, just because you're older doesn't mean you're any less pretty than what you were. You're just.
I don't know. Some do not.
I feel like it's different when. I feel like it's different when you're with somebody for practically your whole life.
Right. You're like, holy.
So you're getting
fuck.
old together,
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm saggy, you're saggy. Let's go make this work.
Yeah. Holy fuck, you're old and fat. What happened?
It's like, hey, buddy, look in the fucking mirror. Oh shit.
Yeah, but like you say, I've been old. I was fat forever. You got fat. My brother said that one time. I was like, geez, Rick, Riker was like, you're getting fat. He's like, what about you? I'm like, I've been fat. You got fat. Difference.
68-year-old woman enjoys passionate, vigorous sex just as much as a 23-year-old college cheerleader.
This guy has too much passion. Too much passion behind those fucking statements, dude.
After learning about his addiction, Kyle's buddy Rich sets him up on another date with an age-appropriate woman.
Women my age, it's not that I can't recognize that they're attractive. I mean, because they are, of course. But I mean, I guess the way I look at it is they're not ripe yet.
Hi. Not ripe yet.
What did he just say, dude? And we got E.T. walking in here. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm going to say something right now. For me, okay, you could have a girl on my spectrum that's like a 6 or 7 out of 10, right? On my spectrum. Dude, you put them in like a Carhartt beanie hat and just how the hair comes out, if their hair comes out of their hat, dude, fucking instant 10. I don't know why. That
Oh, is she doing it for you?
No, not this, but the hat part, the kind of beanie
okay.
hat part. Her hair's not long enough. Like, obviously, I don't need hair that goes down to your asshole. But I'd say average length hair for most women, like maybe like mid back or like shoulder, between shoulder and mid back, that type of length of hair. And especially if it's wavy, you put on a Carhartt beanie, dude. Not necessarily Carhartt. It doesn't have to be Carhartt brand, but just that style, right? Winter beanie, dude. I'm just like, "Buh." I'm like, oh God.
I mean,
damn it! I gotta go change my underwear now.
She's not bad looking.
No, she's
not.
not.
I mean, she's not like Brianna level beautiful to me. But,
oh, he's checking out her boobs right now. Totally checking out her boobs.
Dude, he is. Holy shit.
Totally.
Hey, Brianna, come here. We saw this dude in 4K. Look at this shit. Brianna's coming over. Hold on.
Yeah, he's like, not bad. He's
as a female, Brianna, is this guy checking her titties out, man? He totally is, right?
Is. Totally is. Yeah, he's probably like, yep, nice.
Well, we got here's, ladies and gentlemen, 100% checking out her titties.
Right. Yeah, he's probably like, yes, they're nice, but not old and wrinkly enough, not saggy enough, not wrinkly and saggy enough. You know what my complaint is okay, you have those women who like will wear like that have, I don't know, good looking set of tiggle bitties, right? And then they wear like bikinis, and it's like, and then they get mad like,
where do they go?
It's like, oh, you've seen enough. It's like, oh, my bad. Don't wear fucking a bikini that covers up just your nipples if you don't want people to look at your fucking boobs. Goddamn. Or don't have cleavage that is covered, like, we're more showing than what's being covered up.
Yeah.
I'm Candace.
My first impression of Candace, she was cute as could be.
Okay, the hat definitely dealt her a bad hand. She looks better without the hat on.
Yeah.
Dylan, you can use words, okay? It's okay. You can still check out other women even though you have a girlfriend. Fucking A.
I know. I'm not. I'm just saying. Brianna's trying to talk to me.
Brianna, would you smash? Would you go up there and?
Oh yeah.
Hey, would you smash?
Scissor.
Smash or pass right now. Right into the mic. She got nervous. I said right into the mic. Do it right in the mic.
Do it.
I looked at her, I thought to myself,
are you gonna be like, oh yeah, scissor? Oh, okay, because he played the fucking sound and obviously you can't hear it.
her grandma is gorgeous.
So, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh my god! Dude,
imagine how that comes up. Like, you get done, like, what's the pillow talk after that? Oh, you were really good, but I really want to know what your grandma's like.
See, okay, this dude is attracted to older women, and she's not a bad-looking girl.
No,
for
she's
him,
not.
Right?
No.
Right?
No, I'd date that.
No, he likes older women, and she's like, he's like, oh, she's not bad, but
I bet her granny's smoking.
brother, what are we doing? Tuesday.
A normal date for you, like.
Normally, she's
See, I mean, the one thing I mean, you have to know this is kind of a setup because the chick has to know what's going on here. Because there's no way she would go to a date and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I have this show called My Strange Addiction. Follow me around. She'd be like, what's your addiction then?
between 60 and 80.
Whoa, back it up. Back it up. What?
Normally, she's
Her
What did this
grandma
dude say?
is gorgeous.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what is a normal date for you, like?
normally she's between
Hoping that my
60 and
date
80.
doesn't fucking die halfway through the date.
Yeah, right?
Holy
He
shit.
said between 60 and 80, and her fucking look of,
I feel like she's like waiting for him to say something stupid.
yeah, you're like, like, joke, like, where's the punchline?
1680.
Go out and we have drinks.
Can you pause right here? I am so sorry, but if like Brianna made eye contact with me on our first date, like what she's doing right now, I would probably shit myself.
Yeah,
There's no way, dude. No fucking way.
Would be over here just, I need to use the bathroom like 5 minutes ago.
I'd be so fucking scared. I'd be like, oh my god, what the fuck?
She probably is liking him because,
1680.
Go out and we have drinks. What's the look on your face?
she probably thinks, oh, this guy's funny. That's a good joke, right? He's not joking.
What is that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, that's hilarious.
Huh?
Yeah, then it was the Jonah James, whatever his name. You serious?
Yeah. You serious?
You serious?
Like my grandma's age.
What's your
And like
name?
my great
I might know it.
aunt's
What's your name?
age.
What's your grandma's name?
Dude, what if this is the fucking twist where her grandma is the lady he emailed earlier?
Oh my god. Oh, I might know her. What's her name? I might have smashed that.
Candace is someone that, like, I would definitely hang out with her, just having fun. But she's not old enough for me.
Why do you like women that are older?
It's a visual. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the hands. I like white hair. I call it platinum hair, actually. I like necklines.
You like the gobble gobble?
No.
Why do you
Dude,
think you're
violation. Dude's gonna be like, emotional damage.
Oh,
Yeah, scissor.
that's the wrong one. I mean, wait a fuck.
Emotional damage.
this up, Nina? Clearly too young for you.
I think he was trying to call on me. And he was trying to say, go, Kyle talks, this is what he does, but I'll send him out with someone that's really attractive and see what happens. In 30 years, I'll take you a lot more seriously.
It's perfectly fine. Yeah. I never actually met someone like Kyle before. He was actually super honest up front, and I liked that. And I like that he does what he does, and he doesn't care what anybody thinks about it, and the women love him.
But hey, tell your grandma I said hi.
That's crazy. That is crazy to end it on like that. Tell your grandma I said hi.
Tell your,
Is your
no,
grandma single?
No, tell your grandma to call me.
Yeah.
What's
What's your grandma's
Hey,
name?
ask your grandma for me what she's doing on Saturday at about 8 o'clock.
Tell her to fucking email me back. My grandma died.
So?
Oh. And?
And? I
Is
said
she still in the morgue?
I said I liked older women. I never said living.
Whoa!
I met this lady online named Karen. I saw her pictures. I thought she was absolutely gorgeous. And I am so looking
What'd that say? Okay, it says name Karen. Location all around the world. What?
gorgeous. And I am so looking forward
See,
to
that said send me a message, so I don't know if he's just old school
I need
and he's
Karen
like,
on this.
if he's like,
I need
oh, I'm
this-
just gonna send her an email.
Yeah, I need this Karen on this episode right now because I need to confirm my thoughts on what she looks like.
She's dead.
meet her tonight.
Karen, you made it. So good to finally meet you.
She is exactly what I thought she looked like. A fucking bitch that's gonna start brewing something in a cauldron.
Fucking Hansel and Gretel looking ass.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking because, well, he is so much younger than I am. I've got butterflies in my tummy.
But you
She's
could
definitely gonna eat his kids or something, dude. And not like semen. I'm talking about like they're gonna have a child and she's gonna be like, getting
No,
the
she's
fucking
already gone
oven.
through menopause. There's no way she's fucking childbearing. Oh, god damn it.
That hasn't happened in so long. Such a gent. Thank you very much. Woo.
So Karen showed up for dinner tonight. She looks sexy as hell. The long platinum hair. I thought, wow, when I saw her. It's so great to finally meet you. You
I
looked
know.
great online, but you look incredible in person. You really do.
Dude,
that's so
I'm
sweet of you.
literally fucking like I'm getting nervous. I don't know why, but I
I
this
am
is
too.
so weird.
You might be wondering why we haven't really bugged it, because this one I'm more interested in the outcome than any of them so far.
Yeah.
You know what? Not necessarily or like the outcome, just more interested in the story than all of them. Like, I'm so flabbergasted by all of this that I just can't even. I still can't fathom it. Still can't fathom it.
This guy is kind of a predator. Like he's preying on older women. They're vulnerable. They're gonna he can't knock his addiction unless an old lady is like, no. I
Right.
reject you.
Yeah.
No, they're most likely 9 times out of 10, and he hasn't gotten the 1 out of 10 yet. They're gonna be like, let me see your cock, pretty boy. You know.
You just say that.
I clicked on you. Why did you respond? Like, how do we end up here?
I look at like all of
That's what I want to know is why all these old hags are they like really that desperate for some,
I'm not okay. I'm
hot
not
dog
knocking
action?
I can't say I'm not saying that an old lady can't, have attention or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
Like, but I'm saying, like,
why is this guy trying to be like, give me some cooter?
Oh, I haven't had 30-year-old dick since the 1930s. Jackpot!
These celebrity women that are going out with younger men, and I thought, well, maybe I should try it. You seem to be intelligent. Although,
Yeah, but there's a difference there. They're just dating the old people, the young gals generally dating the older, like, guys who are, like, 1 foot in the grave, one in a banana peel. They're just doing it because they know once he dies, they get all the inheritance. Right?
Yeah.
I already said that earlier, so.
I'm not going to say that I necessarily decided to come out with you because of your mind.
Likewise.
It's fun to be able to feel like this again, just all excited and quivering.
Why?
Okay, now question here. Question: Did you hear the way she said "you know"?
No,
like
I'm more hung up
British.
on the part that he's feeding. They're fucking feeding each other
Well,
mozzarella
one thing at a time,
sticks.
Colton. One thing at a fucking time. All right. Okay, calm down. Hold on.
Okay.
Rewind it back because I'm pretty sure she said
Able to feel like this again, just.
You know?
Do you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. Little
Okay.
British. Little British. I'm a piss,
You
Mark.
know.
You know? Yeah, and then here we are. We're taking.
What a fucking pause.
Oh my god! If I knew how to take a screenshot right now, I totally would.
All excited.
The pause was the guy was holding a mozzarella stick with I'm hoping marinara sauce on it, and she was going in for the stick.
For the kill.
For the kill, like, oh yeah. Hopefully it's your stick later. Yeah.
And quivering and thinking, I wonder what's going to happen
All right, hot take right now: mozzarella sticks are overrated. All right, let's move on.
next. So you've done a lot of traveling.
I've been around.
You fucking pause it right now. You're gonna be in my. You're gonna be in the next. What are you so fucking mad about? For that comment right there.
They're overrated.
I'm gonna kick your ass. What do you mean mozzarella sticks are overrated?
They're ass. That's what I'm getting at. They're ass.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Fucking play the video. I'm pissed.
Would you go with someone like me? Because I'm old enough to be your mother, definitely. Maybe
but
old
you're-
enough to be your grandmother,
But you're
depending.
Pretty, you're pretty enough to take home, though.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh my god. They're gonna film a porn, huh?
The blur out bar for her could be down at her belly button because that's where her boobs are hanging out. After dinner, Karen agrees to go back to Cal's place.
Let's dance.
You want to dance?
Yes, you're right.
Oh,
Come this way.
thank you.
This way.
Okay. Pause. Now we're about to see them dance. This is actually very. I don't know why. Okay, it's not like with an old lady, of course. But if you do this with your girlfriend, it is actually so nice, just to put on music and just dance.
Yeah,
or
okay.
sway.
I understand that. All right, Dylan, you're the most replayed part of the video is coming up right now.
Oh,
Come this way.
Thank you.
This way.
The date with Karen was incredible.
The morning
She was
after.
100% What?
I said the morning after.
100% my type.
I had a wonderful time.
I didn't want to see this shit, dude. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just can't.
They are
And I've had
passionately
such an
making out.
amazing time. I just don't want it to end.
I'm gonna suck his willy later.
Oh.
Whoa, they're in the bedroom.
Kyle lived in Florida for 2 years.
Then he killed himself. No, sorry.
While he went on a lot of dates, he always came home with one woman.
Came home to one woman.
Oh, to one woman, sorry.
My name is Jackie. I came to visit Kyle from Florida. I'm kind of hoping that he'll come back with me.
Babe, you made it.
Hey, sweetie, how are ya?
Good.
Pause
You
it.
made
There's no way these fucking producers were assholes enough to film an old lady walking up a hill. You fucking pricks. I know you guys got cars out there. You fucking pick her up and be like, listen, we don't want to watch you fucking fall down a hill. We're gonna fucking take you to your boyfriend's house. Holy shit.
I didn't know. I didn't even notice it until now. Like, you look at the shot and there's like 1 flight, 2 flight, 3 flight, 4 flight, 5 flight. There's like 8
stairs.
flights.
Dude, she started walking on the hill because she's like, yeah, I'm not walking up them stairs, dude. Not till the end.
Oh my god. I didn't know where you were going with it at first. Like, there's no way these producers, I'm like, all right, we're doing is making this a poor woman walk up this hill.
Oh, okay, can you take this?
Yes.
Yeah, I've only been dragging it up 8 flights of stairs.
Oh shit, dude. Can you take this for me? None of these assholes are fucking helping me.
Babe, of course.
Kyle and I, we date on and off, but I'm really not his type because I'm too young for him. I'm just a baby. I'm only 61.
I was gonna say, she looks pretty good for 61. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, not bad.
Like, I mean, you see, like, people who are, like, 60, it's like, holy Christ, you look like hammered shit.
Holy shit. This episode's giving me, like, major heartburn.
Jackie has 3 children. They are all older than Kyle.
Holy shit, dude. She got
Kids,
busy.
Kids, would you like... Yeah, you married Elastigirl and got busy.
We had so much fun. We really did.
Yeah, we did have a good time. I've missed you. I missed you a lot.
Likewise. I mean,
And nobody to go to the movies with.
I know, bro.
Kyle
Although,
and I are
okay. I know we've been dogging on this guy, all right? Dogging on him. The one thing I can say, some intentions obviously shouldn't be had, but, I am glad there's dudes out here like this that do give, like, old ladies, the pleasure one more time before they die.
Yeah, on her deathbed.
Going out with a bang, know?
Yeah. Oh, nice job, Dylan.
I did that one on purpose, actually.
I figured as much.
close and we're best friends.
We just seem to get along so well.
No, you're not best friends. You're friends
And not
with...
the Kurt Cobain bang. I'm talking about bang bang.
You're not best friends. You're friends with benefits. Let's get this straight, all right?
Even when I was dating whoever and you were dating whoever, we seemed to always come home to each other. I miss that.
Oh, I miss it too. I miss you.
He's sitting like that. He's sitting there with his legs crossed because he has a raging boner right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You can hang a fucking flag off that shit.
Bro.
He's going to be hunched over as soon as he gets up.
Come live with me again.
I'm in a crossroads. I have to make a decision. I'm either going to stay in Pittsburgh or I'm going back to Florida. Be with Jackie.
What about all the other women that you were chasing? All your old, beautiful women.
Karen was 100% my type.
I would definitely date her. Absolutely.
But Jackie and I, we've dated for a while. I mean, I do have feelings for her. She's a lot of fun.
Like, this guy's a player.
Oh.
This guy's a player, but, like, not in the sense of a normal player, right?
He's a Cougar player.
Yeah, he's a Cougar player.
Should that not work?
He's got, like, a Rolodex, like, all right, who do I want to bang tonight? Oh, she hasn't probably had anything in a while. We'll see what she's doing. Oh, she's dead. All right, we'll scratch her off the list. All right.
No, he checks the obituaries first.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this 96-year-old woman died. Shame I couldn't get her. Oh, but she has a 93-year-old sister. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to that funeral. I'm going to that funeral.
Florida is a
Holy
hotbed
shit,
of sexy-ass
funny.
grandmas.
Sorry, I just love how he said this.
Should that
This is the quote of the week right here.
not work out? Florida is a hotbed of sexy-ass grandmas.
Okay, dude, calm down.
Kyle is currently living in a sunshine state. He's dating several older women, including Jackie. So I guess Jackie is okay with him. Not being a
shout out to
single
the
woman
air
man.
freshener eater.
Yeah, shout out to the Pamela Anderson looking bitch over here with the fakest set of titties I've ever seen in my life. Is it just me, or do people women with big boobs, but they're obviously fake? They're they had a boob job. Is it just me, or is that just a turnoff? Right?
I don't know. I'm guessing
like obviously
our technology
if you,
is good enough to where it'll look more natural now, I guess.
right, but if they're like 50
don't
and
know.
they're not and they're just hanging there, you know they're fake, right? You know they're
You
fake.
say if they're 50 and they're just hanging there?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Okay, even 30, right? And there's no sag to them. You know they're fake, right? Unless they're like, I don't know, like a AAA cup, right?
Well, there's certain things you can do. Like, I guess interesting fact. I think it's. Let me double check with the female consultant we have on set. Colt.
I hit the wrong button. My bad.
Yeah, really? I was like, oh, he's gone. All right.
And it's gone.
Question, Brandon. What is something to prevent saggy titties?
All right, so Dylan asked, what is something to prevent something titties?
Saggy titties.
Saggy titties.
Like it's like rubbing coconut oil.
And it's like rubbing coconut oil on them, right? That's what
It's something like that. It's
something like rubbing coconut oil on the tibbies. So, all right, Dylan, we got to wrap this episode up. So, get no more. Tell the consultant to get back in the kitchen and make us a sandwich. So, let's move on. Dylan.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, God. Well, I hear voices in the background, and I'm like, why is she not in the kitchen? But, so obviously we just had Easter not too long ago, right? And this tweet from Travis
And
Kelce
Jesus touched you.
I mean,
sorry.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Was Jesus a Catholic priest?
It's his consultants that touched you.
Okay. Travis Kelce. Now, this was a tweet that came out in 2010, and it has been deleted, but somebody probably screenshotted it. But
Just because it's deleted doesn't mean it's deleted forever.
correct. But it still shows like the complete lack of awareness. Okay, so he posted on April 4th of 2010 on Easter. Happy Easter to all. Hashtag shout out to Jesus. To Jesus. For taking one for the team. Ha ha. How oblivious. Again, this was from 2010, but it still deserves to be functional idiot. Because how can you be so fucking stupid to make a tweet like that on the most holy holiday in the whole Christian religion? Thanks for taking one for the team, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You can't
I'm
be
agnostic, so this is fucking hilarious to me. This shit's
my
funny as
God.
fuck, dude. But yeah, what an idiot.
What
oh
a
my god.
fucking idiot. Holy Christ. Okay. And obviously we know Dylan's functional idiot is the motherfucker who got
guacamole.
Yeah, guacamole. No, he hit him up with that guacamole.
Guacamole, yeah.
I'm surprised it took us this
Do you
long
have
to
any guac? No. Well, you're about to get this guac.
Dude, somebody probably thought of that pun, like, I don't know, way back when we first said it, and we didn't say it. They're probably like yelling, like, oh my god, guacamole. And then here I am. I finally say it because it came to me a fucking hour later, right?
We finally got it.
Finally got it an hour later. So, okay. That's all we have for this week of the Functional Idiots podcast.
Join our Patreon now.
You can join our Patreon. It is in the
We're gonna
description
have a video
below.
up there soon.
It is, yes. It is in the description below. You can also go to patreon.com/Functional Idiots podcast, and you'll get right to it. You could actually join for free. There's a 7-day trial. You could join for 7 days. Realize that this is stupid, and before you get charged either the $5 or the $15, you can then cancel your subscription, which I wouldn't blame you, honestly.
Hold on. Now, need I mind you? Okay, obviously the 7-day trial is a one-time use.
Yes.
Just like every other 7-day free trial.
So
okay,
don't-
motherfuckers? So don't click on it until you see that we have a video up. All right? You fucking don't click on it yet. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you can see on there right now, there's only one post, and it was a stupid post that it was a post. Patreon made me have to put up a post just to do it, complete the profile, and it just says it's from March 7th, a month ago, right? And it says, when is this due? And then it says, mic feedback is heard. Is this thing on? Hello? Bueller. Yeah, so, again, yes, wait till we have, I don't know, a couple videos up, and then get your 7-day trial, listen to them, and realize a bunch of retards, and cancel your subscription. I don't blame you if you would. Why are you giving us money? What the fuck's matter with you? Jesus.
I guess I'll ask the terms of Patreon after this because I am interested in something. So
Of endearment? I'm not marrying you, you sick bastard.
no,
Jesus.
you fucking dumb motherfucker.
You're not
Jesus
old.
Christ.
You're not old enough for me, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm not 68,337 years
Yeah,
old.
if
Sorry,
you ain't
my
hanging
bad.
out with fucking T-Rex, not old enough. So
if you ain't sagging to the ground, you're not old enough.
So, follow us on Twitter. I brain farted there. At Funny Idiot Show. Email us, functionalidiospodcast@gmail.com. Again, Patreon is patreon.com. That's patreon.com/functional idiots podcast.
Or just look in the description like a normal person.
Or, yep, in the description of the podcast, it's also going to be there. Until next week, when we hopefully have some more videos to put on the Patreon, don't be dumb. Talk to y'all next week.